in, get out. That's what we're doing today. Let's aim for 2 o'clock. Shit, we might be out of here earlier. Oh, fucking birds. Just wanted to get some fucking nice fresh air into this fucking hot ass room. But the birds. It's always the fucking birds. So my phone is almost 22%. I'm gonna need that maybe later. Okay. Let's run away with the shoutouts. Restream has it over here. So guys, give you guys a heads up just to see whoever is still watching my stuff on Twitch. I will be streaming a lot of the live streams on Twitch as well as YouTube at the same time with Restream. Now I know I've had that feature for a while, but I didn't know that there was people over there watching. So maybe we'll be able to capture some new viewers or PlayStation fans. We'll see. Let's get started with the shoutouts. We're going by levels today. So we have Mike with this is the membership shoutout. This is Mike with the hero status, Ice Queen with legend status, VR God V with the legend status, Pepe Instigator 69 with the hunter status, Ramoon 5654 with the hunter status, Viper with the hero status, Shane with the legend status, Vegan VR King with the, let me fix this mic so you guys can hear me, Vegan VR King with the legend status, MG Warrior legend, Briarios is a legend, Stardust is a legend, Cyberpunk, Cyber Dragon is a hunter, Rebel Rick Gaming is a legend, Gamergoon 53 is a legend, True Woody has legend status, Enzo has legend status, Caleb Kaiser has legend status, Frostbite has hunter status, and Arcane has legend status. So Arcane is the person that has been a member of this channel for 30 months, and then Caleb Kaiser and Frostbite have been a member of the channel for 29 months each. I believe both of them will be going into the 30th month next month. So we'll see what that looks like. So let me switch on over here to the super chats. I'm gonna get the chat out the way for shout outs, but we're also gonna make sure we give a shout out to the super chat people because we're giving out super L's today. And I'm gonna give an improved impression of Gotham Knights, and then hopefully this Wednesday I have enough footage. I believe I have enough footage right now, but there's a couple things I need to get footage on, details and stuff. And I have that small review out by Wednesday for anybody that didn't watch me play that shit for 5 hours straight or 4 hours straight. So here we go with the chat. We have Dadley Pierre in the chat, Predman is in the chat, Lorenzo is in the chat, Verge Brizzle is in the chat, Ty HD is in the chat, my boy Arnold is there, Cooper Clips is here, Shane is here, and that is it for the people that are in the chat. At least that's what they're telling me. Okay, so let's start to get ready. Sunday show. Let me get these topics ready. Cool. Agosta plus Ultra, you're also in the chat. Is it late? No, you guys just popped in just now. Okay. So Agosta and plus Ultra are also in the chat. Again, welcome. This is the Sunday show. Sunday show is basically the show where we go over a good amount of the information we covered during the week. And then if there's any red alerts, we'll discuss that. And this is normally the show where we have more voices. So I'm going to be entering the streaming chat real quick on the Discord, and we're going to get started. Now I have 5 topics that I have written down for the Sunday show this morning. And I wanted to talk about Uncharted first. So we're going to be talking about Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection on PC. From the PC information that we have as of yesterday, I would believe, they had 10 10,317, and that's the peak of the people that were playing Uncharted. Now, we don't know if they're playing it because they brought it, I would guess, or they pirated it. So we're gonna assume that these are the amount of people that are playing it. Oh, okay, it's based off of Steam. So these are the people that are playing it based off of Steam. As we know, Steam has the biggest storefront, and most people will buy games from Steam. So this is what we got. We got 10,317 within the 24-hour peak. This was yesterday, I believe. And then at that point in time when this person took a screenshot, it was 10,151. So the peak was 10,317. At that point in time, it was 10,151. Now, as we know, a good amount of games that have went to PC have, from what people kept telling us, they had sold 500,000, 700,000, 800,000 in that single day, in that single weekend, in that single month, and then they crashed. So then it was just like, it was good, then it was bad. So now I want to tell you the good and the bad. The good was, they said it was up by 1,597, and it's down. It was down by 169. So it wasn't that far up or down. However, 10,000 is not a lot. We just got a new update from Steam with 30 million concurrent Steam players. That, I believe, is big. 30 million, that's a big number. I posted a statement on Twitter saying that based on that number, you would expect Uncharted to maybe get 5 million copies sold in 5 weeks. I don't think that's too much. If the game was really as good as people believe the game is, that's weird. Let me say that again. If people really wanted the game, there you go. If people really wanted the game on that platform, I believe 5 million in 5 weeks is good. Shit, I think 5 million in 5 months is good on PC. But we don't see those type of numbers on PC. I'm not saying that nobody wants to play these games on that platform. It's just not as much as people would make you believe, or Sony would make you believe. This is something that has to continue to play out for them to see if this is a good investment or not that good of investment. If this starts to bite into the loyal people that would just buy your game on consoles or pre-order your game on consoles, and you get a confirmation that person has purchased that, and you get that money. It's nothing like that, right? You got that person in the ecosystem, they're paying for Plus, they purchase a $400 to $500 console from you. You're making a lot of money off of a console gamer versus a PC gamer. But there was a thought. I watched a little bit of this video. Let me go give a shout out to the dude that he wanted me to watch this video. I just haven't had the time. I've been playing Gotham Knights. I've been playing a little bit of Mineral Town, aka a proper remake to Harvest Moon. I have been looking all over the PlayStation Store for it, and I found it on sale. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit. It's very interesting because we have that game, the remake of the original Harvest Moon, and then we're going to be getting the very first Harvest Moon that was ported to the PlayStation 1 with the PlayStation Plus collection soon. So we had saw that information got leaked out, that the very first Harvest Moon that was like on Nintendo, the first three-dimensional one that was on the Nintendo 64 was also on PlayStation. That one we're getting, the one that was on PlayStation 1. So I should be able to do a side-by-side. It's a proper remake. Classic farming game. Before farming games were like the thing, this was a proper farming game. Go to the dude name. Give him a shout out. Remnant of Despair had sent me this video by a tech guy, and he had dived into like the technology behind PC and how it's got, how it's evolved over all these years. And then towards the end of the video, lengthy 40-minute video, he started to talk about the PlayStation and the PlayStation 5 advancement with the SSD technology, seeing how fluid it is to produce big worlds, fast loading time, stuff like that. And he has said something that really made me scratch my head. He made me think that when I was watching a video that was produced 2 years ago, that he was like, well, we're definitely not going to be getting these type of games on PC because, there are not a lot of PCs that have that type of build that even if you had a fast SSD, it will be able to produce those type of loading times. We have noticed that that is the case. If you compare a game that plays better, looks better on PC, it necessarily doesn't load better. Now, I know that that's something small and people are like, oh, well, that's not a big deal. I don't believe it's a deal breaker. I don't believe that means that games can't get ported to PC. They can downgrade the loading and give them everything else. And I think they'd be very happy with that. I don't think that people on PC care that they have a couple seconds of higher load times than PlayStation 5. I seriously don't believe that's a point. And I tried to help him understand that there's nothing stopping them from putting these games on PC, but there are 3 that were said to take advantage of the SSD that haven't got announced for PC, but one probably is. Again, we have to cover this stuff because PC is all about, PlayStation is all about PC. So Returnal, I believe, can easily be implemented on PC. Probably won't have the fast load times, but because it's using the Unreal Engine, I believe it's easy to port that to PC. One of the first games that went over to PC was an Unreal Engine game by the name of Days Gone. So I believe that it's possible. Now, when you get to Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart, Demon Souls, that were said to use the SSD and made it seem, this is what they were saying in the advertisement. I didn't say this. This was Sony told us, that, it could only be done on the PS5. You couldn't get this high fidelity and loading, non-loading times anywhere else. So again, this is what they hyped up. I don't believe it now looking back, but I did want you guys to know that I'm going to finish watching that video, but I don't believe it matters in the grand scheme of things. People are sending me videos, PlayStation gamers. They're like, hey, look at this video. This is going to prove this. I mean, I understand what you guys are trying to do, but really, Sony's contradicting everybody. So, can't say it's not possible when they keep doing it. So, I think that there is no PC currently right now. Let me rephrase that. I don't believe the majority of people that build PCs or own a PC have a build that rivals the PS5. I don't believe the majority of people that game on PC have a PS5 compatible PC, one that can rival it, one that has the SSD, one that is giving you that type of high fidelity graphics as well as the frame rates for $400 or $500. I do not believe that anyone that has a PC that's $400 or $500 is getting what we're getting on consoles. So, again, doesn't really matter because some people they're willing to spend a lot of money, so it doesn't matter. But what PlayStation gave us on consoles can't be replicated for that same price on PC. But it can be replicated. If you have enough money, if you know how to build shit properly, yeah. I think the SSD is the one thing that just can't really do right now. That type of SSD is out there. You can use that type of SSD on your PC, but from what we've gotten from Digital Foundry and many other people to do analysis on this tech stuff, we just have not seen many games that have a faster load time than the PS5. Now, we don't have a lot of games that are fully taking advantage of the PS5 anymore. A lot of these games are PS4, PS5, or PS5 in development for PC, meaning they're not really truly going to take advantage of everything on the PS5 because you still have to develop for the lowest common denominator. So the people with the weakest PCs, that's why you have a minimum and a maximum. So you have max settings and you have minimum settings. And no matter what game it is, when they put it on PC, they're going to have minimum settings that are definitely lower than what we're doing on PS5. Then they're going to have maximum settings, things that are higher than whatever we're doing on a PS5. So I feel like they really should try their hardest to take advantage of the PS5, kind of, take a little bit of step back away from PC so the people on PS5 don't feel neglected. Give us the best quality. Give us a couple more exclusives with amazing quality. Don't factor in PC. If you want to port that shit later, that's cool, but do not develop the game by gimping it so that it's not that difficult to put it on PC because you did this, and that. This is a thought that I had. This is a theory I had. I believe it is going to come true. I believe it will be reported that, not a lot of these games are fully taking advantage of the PS5 because they have to think about the PS4. They have to think about the minimum settings of a potential PC port. This is not what I want as a console fan, as a console gamer, to know that my developer is supposed to be making games to sell this product are not going all out. And if you're a PlayStation fan and I see you like capping for like Sony developers and they're like, hey, they're the best. They were the best. Right now, they're not doing their best because they have to factor in weaker hardware, whether it's PS4 or weak PCs that this game has to play on so they can try to make money later on. This is something I do not like. So just want to make it known that this is what I believe is going on. The last time they fully took advantage of the PS5 was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and Demon Souls. And then also you got Returnal. Those are the 3 PS5 only exclusives. Other things were on PC day and date or heading to PC, like The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, obviously. So yeah, I have noticed that we're not getting a lot of only on PS5 games. And I believe that we won't get any more in the future. Every game will be PS4, PS5, or PS5 in development for PC. So you don't have to ask developers. They're not going to tell you. But I'm letting you know from my research, they would have to create the game with a weaker hardware in mind. Even if it's not going to PS4 day one, you would still, you wouldn't max out the PS5. Even if you had the resources, even if you had the skills, you wouldn't, because this game still has to be playable on the lowest common denominator for PC. And from my research here at the PlayStation Legion, we have talked to a good amount of PC fans that are using low level graphics cards. These are graphics cards that are not doing what the PS5 can do. They have hard drives that are not doing what the SSD can do. So this is something to think about, when we get God of War Ragnarok. Is the story going to be amazing? Yes. Are they going to have great visuals? Yes. But how good could it be if they didn't have to factor in a potential future PC port or a PS4? So we will see next year if we get any PS5 only games that are not day and date on PC, like Stellar Blade or one of the Final Fantasies that are, I believe, is going to PC later on or whatever. I just want to see developers max out the system. We used to see it all the time on a PS4. We saw it a couple times on the PS5 so far. I need them to do that shit again. I don't think that's a little bit too much to ask. So I want to go to the chat. I've ran it on for, not ran it. I talked about this for some time. We have 3 more major topics. and then we have other things we're going to talk about. So what are your thoughts? Do you guys agree with me? Like, how can you max out the PS5 if you still have to think about PC, if you still have to think about PS4? What are your thoughts on that? Look all... Shit. Shit's going too fast. What's going on? Look all big OS on PC, Apple, Mac, Windows 11, Linux. Yeah. Predman talking in riddles again. I have no idea what that means. True Woody, I'm in the chat if you're free. You want to stop on by. Anybody want to stop on by. We have the link to the Discord in the description. You can click that link and we can bring you in real quick. Okay. So here we go. After PS3, want better. Okay. Predman, you're speaking in riddles. I have no idea what you mean by that. Look at PC versus PS3, PS5 to PS. Wait up, 2005 to 2009 era. Don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, Arnold, I think you gotta help me out a little bit more. SSD fastest. What about the reliability and no fuss messing with screwdrivers and a water tank built in? Okay. Swag. Nah, I just go back and play it over. SI.
Yeah, what else? Hold on.
Witty is in the chat. Spider-Man and the
I
Last mate.
can't stay long.
Okay, cool.
Cause well, I don't know if you can hear, but it's shredding going on in the background.
It's what?
Shredding going on in the background.
Oh, okay.
But what I was saying is that Final Fantasy is not it's PS5 focus. It's not that there's no PC day and date on that game. Because if you remember,
we talking about 16?
Yeah, 16. Because if you remember when the PS5 was when they rose the price, remember apparently some people in Japan were asking Square Enix if they can put Final Fantasy 16 on PC as well, because it was not going to PC then.
I know, but what I was saying is I know that we don't have confirmation of day and date, but what I was saying is they're still making it with PC in mind. There's no way that most developers are not building their game on console with PC in mind, even if Sony, pays a third party to lock it down, or they have like this timed exclusivity type of thing going on with their first party titles. Like, you're still thinking about, hey, I have to make sure this runs on PC with no hassle. If it's a hassle for our development team, it might not run very well on PC, and we don't want to have a bad reputation that our port is bad. So
that's true.
You're going to have to kind of gimp your games. You're going to have to downgrade your games compared to what they could be, because you don't want it to be difficult for the developers, and you don't want it to not run on, the PCs that most people have. Like, people claim that they have the best, but they don't have the best.
Oh, obviously, people talk as much as they want. There is no guarantee. They can't ever prove that they have a good graphics card. Look at perfect example, Nibba. That dude came on here over and over and over, claimed that he got a PC that can run things better than us and all of that stuff. But come to look at it, he only has a 1060, and that 1060 can't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people on PC are not on our level. So if a developer is making a game for PlayStation, and Sony has, let's say, we don't have the full confirmation, but we do have words from Herman that games will go to PC within a year. Well, if you got to be that quick, you got to pass that code on to Nixus or someone else. You got to make sure that's easy to read and easy to implement on PC. This does not always mean, oh, we're gonna get a fast game out. This means that it'll be fast to get it out if the code's not complicated. And if the code's not complicated, it's not a demanding game. And if it's not a demanding game, it's not gonna give us that wow factor.
I mean, they're not using the power.
There you go. There you go.
But here's the thing though. They use Final let's say, Spider-Man, right? The remaster.
Mm-hmm.
The remaster on PCE, it's the minimum requirement is a 950. A 950 is weaker than a 1060. Like, that isn't good. Like, they're going as low as that. And that's not a good graphics card. That graphics card is more likely even less than what is 10 times less than what the 1060 is. It's nowhere near what the 1060 is. And if that's how low Sony's willing to go, that's not good though.
True. Let me get the super chat by Frostbite. I saw it there. This is a €5 super chat by Frostbite. You say, I think Uncharted Lost Legacy may have bombed on PC. According to Steam, it has a peak player count of just 11,000. So
wow.
Remember I said my theory. Hold on, True Witty. Hold on. I know you excited. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Do you remember the theory that I said that maybe if Sony put too many games on there, they're gonna get bored with it? It's not gonna have the same impact if you put too many games over there.
Yep.
There you go.
The thing is what Sony's doing.
They not buying every $50 game. If Sony put $60 or $50 games on PC, guarantee all of them are not being bought. All of them are not being purchased by the majority of people that even want PlayStation games on PC. They ain't paying that much money.
Here's the thing, Jay. I think what Sony's missing the point is that what they're trying to do is bombard PC with their title. But the thing is, what they're missing.
Good strategy. They're very
that's
picky.
Not a good strategy.
That means you're wasting more money than you're gonna fucking get back.
You're 100% right. But my point is bombarding them with so much at once. They don't even have time to even if they even gonna beat it. They don't have time to even beat the first one, much as the beat the second one before you put all of them on there. Like you just throwing them on there over and over and over again without waiting. Like you don't even give time for, let's say there's a true player on that PC. You don't give them no time to actually beat it or get through it. You see what I'm saying? Before you put the other one on there for another $50. Like no one's gonna keep. It's a different player base on PC, and they're just rushing to get all these games that are on PlayStation out there on PC.
That's $300. So that's if you add all that up, if you add all 7 games, one of the games is bundled, which is the Uncharted games, but it is still considered 2 separate games in one bundle. But if you add that up, that's $300. So do you think a PC fan is going to factor in $300 or cut that in half, $150 for PlayStation games
in one year?
In 1 year?
No.
And we just got a confirmation that they're only at 30 million concurrent players. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Because if you cut that number in half, people that will probably fuck around with PlayStation, let's cut it in half anyway. It's 150 million, right? And then cut that number in half 3 more fucking times, maybe 5 more times, and that might be maybe the number you get of people that's buying all PlayStation games on PC. But the majority of people on PC are not buying every game that Sony puts over there. Man.
Nope, they're not.
Sackboy coming out next Friday. We about to see how bad that bombs. I hear PC fans telling me they don't want the game. They never asked for that one.
Well, they're going to pirate it, though. They're
definitely going to pirate it. That's just getting pirated.
This is going to get less than, I believe it's going to get less than 500 sales. Because if it's not something you want, no, you're not gonna pay for. If people are saying it's not what they want, they're not gonna pay for it. They're gonna more likely pirate
So
it.
at the end of the day,
I,
what they said and what the PC community said and what some PlayStation fans said is false. If you're not making the money, then everything people say, hey, we gotta put these games on PC so they can make enough money so we can get bigger games. When you're not getting bigger games, or you're not making the right amount of money.
the thing is that what they're doing is Sony's doing a tactic which, as I said before, we've said me, you, and some of the other people have said it before. This push is so rapid that they're rushing to go day and day.
If we'll see if they really gotta go day and day, we'll see a big decline on God of War Ragnarok. No matter how great that game is, we'll see.
No, hold on. The thing is that we want to see a big decline on God of War. You want to know? Because they're not that game was more like been good and all the stuff. Remember, I'm the whole smoke after God of War release date came. So most likely a lot of people purchased it. Like when your host talked about how, you know, there it will be a year and all that stuff. God of War release date was already out. And it was able to be pre-ordered. People pre-ordered that game probably a lot. So God of War is not going to be affected. It's the games after that is going to be affected.
Arnold,
like Spider-Man 2.
Arnold, I see what you're saying. Holomoko 27.
I think my chat's frozen.
Holomoko 17. What's going on, bro? I saw that you tagged me in the chat. Thank you. I could see some of this stuff. Let me see. Gregory, performance mode all day, baby. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok has good performance, but that makes sense.
120 frames. God damn.
Yeah, so that's good, but then again, you know what they gonna do, like when they put that game on PC, like, that's easy for them to achieve on max level PC. So we're gonna see what goes down. I'm thinking like that. I'm thinking as a PC fan, because why not? If I have to put my feet into their shoes, so I know if they're going to wait or not. That's the only true reason, the only true way that we would see a decline in God of War sales is if the stragglers I talk about don't think they need to get it day one.
That is true. The ones who are not bought yet,
Exactly.
they're not going to buy because they don't. There's no need. Because remember, Herman Holt said within a year.
Exactly.
Now
a lot of people don't know about that interview, but I hope that a lot of people get that information from PlayStation soon. Like, I hope Herman and Jim do a PlayStation blog announcement on their plans for PC by the end of this year, because everybody in the world deserves to know what they're about to do. You say there's no adverse reaction against your first push to PC. That's perfectly fine. Let the world know that you plan on putting your major games on PC after a year or within a year. And I think that people around the world will start to decide, maybe I don't need this PS5 right now. Maybe I don't need to buy this game on PS5 right now. Maybe I'll just wait and get it on PC and play it better. So
I'm
there's a lot that can change within a year. Some people can wait it out. Some people can't. I'm playing the shit out of Gotham Knights. I just got spoiled. I was on YouTube on my PS5. I just got one of the enemies that I didn't even know was in the game just got spoiled, because everybody's running to the internet to put as much content up as possible. So, long story short, can you survive spoilers? If you get spoiled, do you still have the urgency, the respect to buy the game as soon as it comes out on PC? Or do you feel that because the game was spoiled for you, you don't need to pay them? So there are so many factors and people that wait for the game. Most of the time, people that wait for the game aren't going to buy that shit. Same with movies. Like, do you know how many movies I waited for this year? Until I didn't go to the theater to see it, and then I just didn't see it. I'm still having to see Bullet Train. I want to see Bullet Train. It's out on DVD and Blu-ray now. I still haven't watched it. If you wait you might as well say you're not gonna support that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, I'm not waiting any longer for Black Adam. Tomorrow at 1:00, I'll be at the theater up the street. Hopefully nobody else is there, and I'll be seeing Black Adam. I heard that everybody that went to see it thought it was great. All the reviewers, they shitted on it. I told my mom today. She called me up. I told her, I was like, they're lucky that The Rock is not an evil person, or he would run around across this country and smack all those fucking reviewers.
No,
They're fucking lucky he's not that type of dude. Because if
he'll run around and rock bottom everybody.
Yeah, but like he said, he made this movie for the fans, and I trust him. The fans went out, saw the movie. All the fans, they say it's a great movie. It's sitting at 90 on the audience reviews, 40 on the critic reviews. There's a divide. I have some thoughts on Gotham Knights. I'll tell you guys that in a little bit. Arnold said it was great. Everybody that's seen the movie said it was great. I haven't heard any bad reviews from fans.
I was grinding last night on Gotham Knights. And I was able to craft 5 suits for just one character. 5 suits for one character. And 5 battle ranks, 5 freaking stuff, but.
You say what?
The only thing they don't let you grind is per character level. Like, it's crazy.
Well, I did what I could do. I'm sitting at level 18 right now. So
how much more do we have to do?
I'm trying.
How much do we have to do? Where's Worldwatch?
Thank you guys for letting me know how awesome the Black Adam is. I wanted to see it yesterday, but plans didn't go as followed, so it's alright. I'll go see that shit tomorrow. And I have impressions and everything of that shit tomorrow. But, let's get to Gotham Knights since, so no cap podcast, aka Sick Humor. I've been addicted to Gotham Knight. I ain't gonna lie. I've been on that bitch every fucking moment of the day. I was on that bitch all yesterday. It's definitely addicting. The farther you get into the game itself does get better. More opportunities like gliding, and you see more villains pop up, and the villains are associated with other smaller thugs that are on the ground, and it is really, really interesting.
Talia al Ghul is in this, and bro, that's more than enough.
That was awesome. Wait, you know, so I'm liking the history. I'm loving the comic book Easter eggs. I'm loving everything about that. The story is very strong. It's something that I told Truwidia. I thought that the game would only be as strong as the story. The graphics are really good, but they're still.
I think when you look on a YouTube video, the graphics does not show well. I think you have to actually see on your TV, your flat screen, your 4K TV to see the difference. Granted, the streets, the rooftops, they are poorly animated. They are poorly like textured. I don't know why they did that. That's terrible. But the streets, I think the bike actually is fine. I don't know what people are saying. The bike moves pretty decent because the bike moves pretty decent actually.
I wish it had a.
It's just slow.
Yeah, I wish.
It's just slow. That's the problem. It's slow. It's slow, but it's a decent moving bike. It doesn't. It's not like.
As far as I'm concerned, right? It's just as far as I'm concerned. The graphics on like character models and shit like that, especially the main characters, they're really, really good. Alfred, everybody like that.
Yes,
the bad guys have some pretty good detail. Some of the villains have some really good details. But as a detail freak, and you giving me photo mode,
the cards are terrible. The cards are terrible.
If you're looking at the screen right now, I'm pretty sure you're not. you know, I looked at a rat, right? I found a rat and I zoomed in on the rat. I don't think this is not fair, okay? This is what I do. If you have a problem with it, go talk to somebody else. Talk to a wall. But this is what I do. You give me photo mode, I'm going to make sure that you're doing everything good. You can do the main characters and the villains good. You know, you can do that. That's awesome. That's easy. But this is an open world game. So when I look at the rat is piss poor. But then I thought to myself, I was like, where is another game that I saw a rat? It was Horizon Forbidden West, which came out earlier this year.
Oh, come on, you can.
I can do what I want.
You can compare the two. You can. That's not. That's
I do it every time, and I'm gonna do what I like. So,
well, that's
like I was
so.
saying,
That's why some that made me actually create an entire studio just to do comic related games, because boy, they seem to be
but
the best.
The rat on Spider-Man looked like dog shit too. So they're not fucking innocent. However, this was another open world game. This wasn't a city-based one, but this was another open world game. This was Horizon Forbidden West, released earlier this year in February. It was a beautiful, well-done rat. And it is a very small creature, and you have to zoom in a lot to get an image like this. And you had to do the same to get this image. But this image just there are other things true with it. You know I'm a detail freak. It's a last gen game. I can't sit up here and say, oh, it's a great game. I'm gonna skip out on which generation it's from. It's definitely a last generation game.
Out of curiosity though, Jay, do you think Sony should have actually leased out their engines?
Yes.
Like let's say
yes.
Like to make money, like
yes.
lease out your the Destiny engines.
Yes, they should have. Yes, they should have leased out their engine. However, I'm thinking as a business, fuck no. It would be nice if everybody was on my level, but fuck no. Because even if you gave them a good engine, it still comes up to the staff.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Are they going to have the same heart? Are they going to have the same passion to put good graphics into these types of games? No, they're not. They're not. And that's perfectly all right. That's perfectly all right to say. It's perfectly all right to say.
Then again, isn't what you call it? What game is using the Unreal Engine 5? Oh yeah. Goddamn that rat game. What the hell is it called?
A Plague's Tale. Referee.
A Plague's Tale, yeah. That's using Unreal Engine 5.
But it's not built on it. It's using it, but it wasn't. The game wasn't built ground up on that engine.
No, it started on Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah.
It started on Unreal Engine 4 and then it transitioned to 5.
We have not seen a game built ground up on that engine yet. That's not a good example. No. It's a beautiful game. Plague Tale is a beautiful game. It doesn't mean it's next. When we talk about next gen, we're not talking only about graphics and shit. We're talking about like micro details. We're talking about mechanics. We're talking about animations. We're talking about quality of life features. You know, we're talking about transportation in the game. Different, like, you know, with a Horizon, you can go from land to air to even sea with the swimming and swimming under the water. Like, there are many things in that huge fucking world of that map. And it's everything, like I say all the time, Truity, it still looks photorealistic without photo mode. It'll be moving around, it looks good.
A Plague Tale may actually use the Unreal Engine 5 from day one. As well as what's called the new Witcher games and all the.
You said what about A Plague Tale day one about Unreal Engine?
I said the new. If there's gonna ever be a new Plague Tale, I don't know if I don't play the other games, but if the story ever goes to a third game, then they'll be using the Unreal Engine 5 because they transition to that engine. And
the game's not next gen just because you have a good engine. Your game is next gen because you create it with all different aspects that come with next gen.
Honestly, Jay, I don't even know if GTA 6 is going to be next gen.
Like I said, it's a very beautiful game. I have nothing negative to say about the beautiful graphics and, you know, how people run it on PC at 60 frames and shit. It looks amazing. But
Oh, Jay,
know
apparently,
there's
apparently you need higher than the 3090 to get 60 frames on PC for a PlayStation. Like
need a
it's
higher than a 30, but that's what I'm saying. Like most people on PC are not actually about that life. Most people, most. The
a
majority of the
PlayStation.
people that brag on the internet about PC Master Race are not about that life. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of stealth, and you have 2 kids instead of fucking 1. I'm not a big fan of that. They stink. Okay? I know these kids stink.
No, the man called the kids thing.
Are they playing hide and seek? I'm fucking done.
That's
So you
crazy.
have 2 kids now. You have to babysit 2 kids. Fuck that. Oh, and the Plague's Tale. I'm got the gameplay up right now. Again, it's a
Wait,
beautiful
you
game.
can
It's a very gorgeous game.
you carry one kid around with you, don't you?
You carry one, but now you have another one.
Oh wow!
But this other kid seems to be a little bit older, but not older than the sister.
This is now it's a daycare center
But
simulator.
like I said, this game used the Unreal Engine 5. It looks beautiful, but we still know it's not next gen. You could tell by animations, you could tell by the character movements, you know. But again, a game being beautiful does not mean it's next gen. I need people to know that. And just because a game isn't next gen doesn't mean it's dog shit. It's just that we're in a new generation. We expect, them to take advantage of everything. But again, the game is gorgeous. I can't say anything wrong about the beauty of the game.
No, that's true.
But it being beautiful does not mean it's next gen. And see, when we look at that water right there, I like the water, but it's not the best animation of water I've ever seen. Now, granted, this is an indie dev, but it looks beautiful. But I've seen better animated water. See what I'm saying? But if I was a big fan of rats, I'd probably pick this game up. But I'm not a big fan of rats. Yeah, they don't call me Rat Man for nothing. I don't do a lot of rat shit. not a rat person. But let's go wrap up a couple.
Hold on. So you're saying you're not a rat?
Oh, I'm not a rat. I don't believe it.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm very sure about that. So, let's give our thoughts. Call of Duty is officially supposed to come out next week. Early access was this week for the campaign. Star Ocean comes out. I'm gonna turn this down.
I like that they done what they did just then, Jay. They put the campaign out early so people can actually play the campaign. Cause when they get the game, they don't give a crap about the campaign. So I like that they did that. So it just makes the campaign worth playing. Mm-hmm. Because once they get the full
Arnold,
game,
I agree, man. You can give me analysis of a game any day. I could care less about a review because that's all subjective. What you like, I might not like.
That is true. That is true.
Like,
if you analyze,
think everybody really likes rats? Not everybody likes rats or mice. I mean, if I see 1 or 2 in a video game, that shit doesn't bother me. But in a realistic looking game like that, a swarm of rats, nah, bro, I ain't trying to have no fucking nightmares. I'm cool. And I don't like stinky kids. I don't. I smell them through the fucking game. I don't like it. So, yeah. Here is Star Ocean. The game has very nice graphics, but it is definitely 2 generations in the past with the animations and stuff like that, and the stiffness and the horrible lip syncing. It's going to make it have a shitty fucking review. And the fact that the game's coming out right next to Call of Duty isn't going to help. This game is a multi-platform title, however. So maybe the game's gonna be on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. So we'll see. PlayStation had posted a trailer for Star Ocean, which was a featured music video style of gameplay, but it's not doing anything. I can hear the music; it's not really doing anything. So it's a hard pass. It's a hard pass. The demo's out. I played the demo. Still a pass. So not doing it. We are gonna go take a look at Resident Evil 4. We're just gonna move on along because I'm trying to.
Oh my goodness, Resident
we
Evil
started
4.
at 2 o'clock today. I said I was gonna leave at 2, and we started at 2. Oh, I'm trying to leave at 5 then. Okay, there we go. We're trying to leave the fuck out 5. So here we go.
Resident Evil 2 looks freaking awesome.
It looks amazing, but again, not next gen. But it's beautiful graphics.
No, really.
I think we all need to understand that just because a game has beautiful graphics does not mean it's next gen.
Oh no, it's not. We know it's. I know it's not.
You do.
Most people. Yeah, I want.
Casuals will say the game's next gen with great graphics. Like Halo. People were saying Halo was next gen. That game's last gen.
Halo's on everything else. God damn, bro. Hold it.
You know what I had realized? That before Demon Souls came out, Resident Evil 4 came out, and it was set in that type of setting of like the village and stuff, and people like being zombie, like, you know, I had noticed that watching this. I was like, oh my goodness, Bloodborne was inspired by Resident Evil 4. Not, you know, it was awesome.
Hey, hold on. When you say Bloodborne was inspired by Resident Evil 4,
because think about Bloodborne. When you're going through an infected village, right? And you got to go find the source. And I'm going and looking at not only this, but I'm remembering what I experienced in Resident Evil 8. And that is on cue with Bloodborne, but it was a follow-up. So, in a way, you can say the Bloodborne was inspired by Resident Evil 4. Because Resident Evil 4 came out before Bloodborne with the same type of theme.
Obviously.
Yeah, you're going through the same type of theme.
Honestly, I'm getting Resident Evil 4. Like that is.
Looks great.
It was my favorite Resident Evil before 5. Well, actually, 5 was only fun with co-op, but
yeah, if you play Resident Evil 4, 5 is fun.
Yeah, but 4 was my favorite. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know people hate Ashley. Because apparently she's, annoying, but I think they'll fix that in this game.
Something's different going on with Ashley this time, or did that happen in the original?
No, that happened in the original. It's a 1-to-1 remake.
Oh, okay. I didn't finish 4. I kept playing 4, but I never finished 4.
I never finished 4, so I don't know the actual ending. I don't know the actual ending. That's why I want to get the remake.
Yeah, we had two remakes of legendary games. We had Silent Hill 2 remake and Resident Evil 4 remake in the same week.
Yeah, I got to the end boss, but I never actually beat it. Like, I was so annoyed though.
So both of these games are remakes, and they're definitely gonna be $70. What are your thoughts? Everybody in the chat, not True Witty, the people in the chat. Do you think that these remakes deserve to be $70? Because if you were bitching about The Last of Us Part 1 being $70 for a remake, you are going to contradict yourself if you're going to hype up both of these remakes.
I'm just trying to correct you right now before you go any further. Mm-hmm. Resident Evil 4 remake is $60.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Good. Same.
The $70 is for the deluxe edition.
Okay, that's good. They did smart. They were smart. Smart. Okay. And what about Silent Hill?
I don't know. That's not on the story yet. At least I haven't checked yet, so I can't say.
What's going on, everybody? Cooper Clip said, check the red alerts. Steady Flow with the $2 super chat. You should cop No More Heroes 3 on PS5, $50 pass. Seen all I need to say. That is not my type of game. I get it for like less than 20, but I'm not picking it up for 50. I'm good. There's enough PlayStation gamers to play that game. I don't need to be one of them. Nope. And then you made me wait. You brought it out on Switch. You made me fucking wait. Nah, bro.
Jay, Steady Flow said nah. They're not worth 70 because they made it 60 on PC. Hey, hey, that's true. I guess
I posted something in the Red Alert. Reconnect PlayStation, enable new features. A match made in gamer heaven. Current features are only available on PS5. Join voice chat on PS5. Display game you're playing. PS4 display game you're playing. So
you got a super chat, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna read that. Is it by Study Flow? Because I already. Oh, okay. Hold on. It looks like full Discord integration is coming soon. First, let's sign into your PlayStation. Okay, so it looks like the Discord features are coming this week. They're not here now, but it looks like they're coming this week. So that's a red alert.
Hold on. Where do you find that? That's actually big news.
Go to the red alert section in the Discord. 2 pictures are posted with the proof that those features are coming to the PS5 users only. Okay, so we should get this information Monday or Tuesday from Discord. Maybe we already got it, but Frostbite had posted it, so we already know it's true.
Yeah, it has to have a PS5 has to have an update then. So an update would have to happen on the PS5
this week. Let's go take a look at a couple more trailers, just in case you guys have missed it. I wanted to announce that Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection has been released on PC. So maybe you guys didn't see the first 8 times that Sony had been hyping it up. But we're going to show it again here. Now, as you guys know, I don't fuck with Scream Rant or Game Rant or any of the rants. They're all the same. They're owned by the same people. They're very PC. They're very Xbox friendly. So this is what Scream Rant has said. They said the definitive Uncharted experience. And what was really interesting is that PlayStation thought this was smart to put this in their fucking advertisement video. Now, I just want y'all to think. Every time that a game goes to PC, a journalist is probably going to say, this is the definitive experience. Then what did we get? If putting a game on PC gives that game the status of a definitive version, then which version did we get? I'll let you guys in the chat answer that question.
Oh my! They said only certain features are available on the PS5. Damn,
that makes sense.
Yeah, y'all need to jump to the future. That's pretty much what this is.
No, that makes perfect sense because the PS5 is stronger. This information got posted about 27 minutes ago, so this is fresh. This is a red alert on a Sunday. So here we go. First glimpse of Discord PS5 integration via Discord mobile app data. So this was information that was leaked.
Yeah, every time you go onto Discord, it keeps bringing up a whole message every single time.
So again, I'm retweeting a lot of this stuff on my Twitter page. It's on our Discord if you want to go and peek in on it. Interesting. So we'll be able to have better communication with people that play on PC, I guess. So that'll be interesting.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
I mean, why not, right? This was PlayStation plan to begin with. It's a little bit closer to day and date. Have the integration ready for when they start doing day and date multiplayer titles next year, hopefully. Because I would really love some multiplayer titles from Sony first party, but as of right now, the people that we know are doing them are veterans of the industry, but they don't have my seal of approval for Sony first party, and that would be for the Triarch team that's doing Devolver Digital. No, Deviation Games. Yeah. So I don't fuck with Call of Duty, and I don't know what game they're making, and I haven't seen it, and I haven't saw it run on PlayStation, so I'm not gonna cap for a game that I haven't seen. But I do want to see Sony Santa Monica, Guerrilla Games, Naughty Dog. I want to see their multiplayer games. I want to see certified AAA Sony first party studios make a push for multiplayer games.
There's some that needs to bring back Resistance so we can have a true shooter, 8-inch shooter.
We could say that every Sunday. It's not gonna happen. I want it to happen. It needs to happen. I would love it to happen, but they've been ignoring us. Their focus is on PC. Now let's hope that next year they don't focus so much on PC and get back to what they need to fucking do. But
I doubt that.
Jay, they're getting ready to bring PSLOG day and day too. So yeah, that's next year.
Peace what?
What's that? Oh,
it's a first party exclusive made by Amy Hennig.
Oh,
yeah.
Jeez.
This dude, bro.
This show's been produced by Amy Hennig the whole time, everybody.
I hope not. That would really disturb the fuck out of me, man. I hope not. What's going on, Boca Loca 820?
Chilling, bro, just working.
I know, man. We don't hear from you a lot, so I already know you're working like a motherfucker.
Boca the Loca.
So did you get your cat that golden chew story? That chew toy? No?
I didn't know there was one.
No, you gotta
Is that a golden one?
Yes.
Boca Luca.
Let's talk about Gotham Knights since you're here. I've made it far enough into the story that there is now a cat in the base, but we don't know where the cat is. We hear it meowing, but we don't know where it's at. That prompted Alfred to say that bats have always been fond of cats in relation to Batman and Catwoman.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's I believe the story and the writing is good. The email about going to the Pride Parade, I think that was a little bit too much. I don't think that needed to be in the game since I haven't saw a Pride Parade or any indication that there was a Pride Parade. People putting a Pride flag out their house is something I've seen in Virginia, and I've even seen it where I live in Maryland and also in DC. So having a Pride flag does not mean you have a parade coming, but there was an email sent to Barbara, Tim Drake, Nightwing, and Red Hood, I believe, about attending a Pride parade. And
bro, why are they doing that in everything, bro? Like, I swear, Nina Sarkeesian messed up everything, bro. I don't know what I don't like him, bro. I really don't like him. I said Nina Sarkeesian messed up everything, bro. I swear.
I can't keep blaming her. You can't blame her when the developers don't push back. You can't blame her.
No, but if they don't push back, you just ruins.
If they don't do it, what? The game will sell?
No.
I'm just saying that's the alternative. If you don't do that, the game is going to sell. A lot of people don't buy woke games because they're woke. They don't support woke TV shows or movies because they're woke. So what's the alternative to going woke? Not going woke. And if it's not selling because it's woke, that means the alternative will make it sell more, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then stand up to her and have your game sell a lot.
Yeah, but they don't want to stand up to her, because if they stand up to her, they can she has a huge following, and she'll bring down a lot on the
hold on. So putting woke messages in your video game doesn't get people that support those ideals to buy the game. But if you don't, if you push back against her, then she's gonna tell the people that wasn't gonna buy your game to not buy your game. It's a win-win to me, man.
She just makes you scared, look like the bad guy. She just makes you.
She only doing that to the people that she supports. She's not making a game look bad. She just like,
No,
oh,
not the
this
game, not
doesn't
the
support.
game.
Yeah, she's saying
Not the
this game
game, the
doesn't support what
developers.
I support. But some people would
Exactly.
like, okay, well, that's cool. A lot of people would say, okay, that's cool. I'm definitely going to buy it. But if you support those things, some people get turned off by that and they don't buy that.
They're more focused on perception, though, Jay. That's the problem. Perception. The perception is key, and that's what they're focused on. If their perception is good, then they believe that everything else will follow.
How many times this year have we saw woke things fail?
Oh no, we've seen it fail.
Okay, so that means that if it wasn't woke, then it would be successful.
Yes, I agree.
So,
but that's not how they look. That's not how they're looking at it, though. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not how they're looking at things.
That's why I said they're to blame. I can't blame her when they're too afraid to stand up to her.
Yeah, they are too afraid to stand up to because of what she can do.
So what you're telling me is that she gonna make people say that the game is bad because they don't support gay agenda.
Not the game, the developers.
You're gonna make the developers look bad because they don't support the gay agenda, and that's gonna make the people that wasn't gonna buy your game already not buy your game.
It doesn't do
you understand that if you don't support a gay agenda and straight people know about it, they're more inclined to support something. Versus
true.
If you're flaunting something that people disapprove of, they're not gonna support it. So you go out of your way to support people that the Rainbow Crew.
I believe eventually, Jay. Once they realize that this is not making them money, they'll actually have to they'll back off regardless of what she's trying to do to their company. Because at the end of the day, all she's doing is just messing things up.
Most developers in the gaming industry are afraid that if they don't put
speak out against her, yes, they're afraid to speak out against
No, you've gone a little bit crazy on this, True Witty. It's the agenda, not her. It's literally people that support the rainbow community, right? You're telling me that if they don't agree to put rainbow community things in their game, that people won't like them. It's not her. She's not the god of gay. She's not that powerful. I don't know why you and many other people I've talked to that talk about her think that she is that. She's not. She's not. Y'all give her power. She's not that powerful, Truity. This is coming from somebody that has supported games that support gay agendas and games that don't. All year, over the last 8 years. TV shows, movies. I watch so much shit that had woke stuff in it. I can't stay away from it because it's in most of the shit that I watch. But I can attest to it not making people feel comfortable, and those things that have those agendas in it or support the Rainbow Crew go on to not sell as much, go on to flop, go on to go bankrupt, go on to be alienated by a different fan base or community. So actually it does more harm than it does good.
Yeah, but Jay, didn't you support Gotham Knights?
I said that I support those things. I never said that I don't. It's just I'm saying that other people don't. It will keep other people away. I'm going to support what I want to support, but it doesn't mean that I support that.
What lady are you talking about?
He's talking about Elysia Sarkeesium Klapakis. Her last name.
That lady's still around?
That's what they think. I think the way True Witty be talking like she's some fucking ghost. I don't think she even has access to most of these studios y'all think. They're just putting this shit in there because they want to. I do not think she has that influence, bro. I could go search her up, True Witty, but I'm pretty sure y'all, the way y'all talk about her, she's not even, bro. Really? You think she was invited to these studios during the pandemic? You think she still fucking got sway, bro? Nah, bro. Fuck out of here. People in these communities, people in these studios that are of the rainbow community, if they're asking their superior to put this type of stuff in there, and the superior says, okay, you can put this stuff in there, and they're going to put it in there. That doesn't mean she's involved in the action of putting these things in there. That just means somebody that is gay or homosexual or bisexual thinks that these type of things should be in the video game, and they ask for them to be in the game, and they're okay to be in the game. This has nothing to do with her anymore. She might have started the movement, but she is not what's
That,
going on.
that's my point. She started this whole movement, and the movement has gotten too
Okay,
big.
but
Too big for
but hold on. Then it's not her fault. Like I said, it's the studio fault because they okay it to be in the games. You can't keep blaming her. The studio made the conscious decision to add this stuff in video games, so you put the blame on them. I don't like what she's done as much as you do, but we can't keep blaming a ghost for what people continue to do on their own.
Arnold gave you an L. What the hell? Arnold gave you an L.
Big L for J-Tech. Arnold, you give me an L because I've supported things that have woke stuff in it. It's like, hey,
Yes.
I want to go watch The Flash, and they kept putting woke stuff in it. Eventually, I stopped watching it. You know, I wanted to play Saints Row. They ended up having a lot of woke stuff, but I didn't stop fucking playing it to get the platinum because they had woke shit. I platinumed the game, and then I deleted it afterwards. I'm letting y'all know that there's so much woke stuff in our media, TV shows, video games, movies, that is sometimes it is very hard to get away from. Sometimes you don't want to miss out on the experience because it's woke. But there are a lot of woke stuff that I will not go see. If it's just all out woke, 100%, I ain't gonna see it. Like this movie called Bros. That movie wasn't made for me, so I didn't go see it. But what I heard is the movie was so woke that the people that the movie was made for didn't support it either, and then it flopped. They call it flop pack.
Flopping birds.
Where's the cat?
Flopping birds. Flopping birds.
Hey, I need the cat over here.
Honestly,
Alenia Sarkeesian. I really don't even know how to pronounce her name.
Anita.
Anita
Sarkeesian. Yeah, she looks
Yeah,
woke.
she gained like 20 extra pounds, so she don't look the same.
Oh, okay.
He looks like a man.
So, what are we looking at? Because, like I said, I understand what movement she started, but we can't keep blaming her. We gotta put the blame on the studio because they don't have contacts with her. She's not in the meeting rooms. She's not making these decisions. The people that are working on the game are a part of the Rainbow Crew, and they believe that these type of messages should be in a video game. And then the person over top puts it in a video game.
Dude, the people to blame are the Democrats. Those are the people that are basically forcing everybody's hand in every industry.
Yeah, but
So,
I can't blame the
party.
Democrats when the individual game studio has the right to say no, and they're too afraid to say no. At that point in time, yeah, we could say Anita Sarkeesian, Democrats, they started something, but nobody has to continue to do it. If you don't think that shit should be in a video game, TV show, or movie, say no. You saying no gives it more power. So if you're afraid to say no because somebody's going to report you or whatever, then hey, that's on you. It's on you.
Dude, even Rockstar went woke, man. They're forcing everybody's hand.
So it's like, hey, bro. Like I said, Arnold, we all about to take L's because that shit's about to be in so much of our media. Be careful with the kids. The kids gonna be watching cartoons. I know there are a couple of Disney. There was like a Disney TV show where there was like lesbians, young lesbians or whatever. And bro, it's just wild out here. Bro. Be careful. Because again, this stuff is gonna be seeping into the minds of kids. Like kids are gonna be watching this stuff and like, okay, well, this is all right. This is okay. You might not want your kid to turn out that way, but if they're watching a cartoon or a TV show or a movie and they have these type of themes, they might think that this is all right. And you might not think that's all right, but it's a little bit too late because these different types of media have fed these kids what,
this fool said Democrats?
I mean, why is everybody doing it if it's not the government, dumbass? How am I the fool? The government is clearly influencing how people are operating.
Yeah, they are. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
after Obama did the Supreme Court marriage thing,
exactly.
It was a pretty big awakening in this country, wokeness. It was a pretty big awakening that like, hey, this is okay. Let's put this here. Let's put this. Oh, we're out. We're proud. We're happy. Let's go put this here. I'm going to wave this flag in front of my house. I'm going to put this in the game. I'm going to put this in a TV show. I'm going to put this in a movie. And it's like, it just kept growing and growing. I'm against it. I wasn't raised that way. I was raised that type of stuff was wrong. But you wouldn't fucking know. You wouldn't know because the way that it's in so much of our media that we consume these days, they make it seem like everything's perfectly all right.
Bro, I would have said that air was about Gotham Knights.
Oh, fuck you.
But hold on. Hold on. A lot of people in the chat, but he didn't know.
Let's talk about Gotham Knights. Since y'all want to talk about
I ask you, Jay, is it just another Avengers pretty much?
No.
Nope.
It's actually better than Avengers.
It's actually better than Avengers, yeah.
Because Avengers, you had different little small maps and shit. This game is just one big ass map. Story is good. Character design is good. Graphics on the characters and outfits are really good. Weapons are good.
And you actually have suits that you actually get the suits. Like
you actually like when you put different armor pieces on and modify stuff, you see the change. Like I started to get into putting elemental damage on my weapons and shit, and you actually see that elemental damage build up pretty quickly. Fire or poison on the enemies that you're hitting and stuff. It's really, really well done. So what I will say is I feel like, and I'm gonna just show y'all right here. I had talked to True Woody, I think it was yesterday when I was playing, that I had saw 5 different rainbow flags in the same fucking corner. Like literally in the same street. It was 5 different rainbow flags. Now, I have flown around Gotham City, and I've ran around Gotham City, and I don't see a lot of rainbow stuff, but I've seen enough to know that it's there. I probably could count about 7 or 8 different rainbow flags that I've seen in the game so far. Now, is it a deal breaker to me? No, but again, getting the email that they are insinuating that Jason Todd is now either gay or bisexual is kind of weird. But again, I mean, I don't make the game. I'm just letting you know what they said in the email. You'll get the email too. You might have already gotten it. It's an email between Jason Todd and Barbara Gordon. Hey, it is what it is, but I just wanted to let y'all know. I wanted y'all to see that. I think it's really important that y'all know what's in the game. If you don't like this stuff, I just want y'all to know, hey, yeah, this is in the game. These are themes in the game. These are what people say. That's what I do when I play these games. I'm playing these games on behalf of the community. I'm not doing it selfishly. Like, I want you guys to know, hey, this is what it looks like. This is how it looks. This is how it plays. I'm letting you guys know this stuff.
In real life, Joe, would you see that above an Irish pub? You would never see a flag like that above an Irish establishment.
Not above an Irish pub.
Yeah.
Never have I seen that. Above a house, hanging from a house, yes. But never above a Irish pub. I mean, now, let's say if somebody's living up there, then maybe. If it's a new, wait up. No, that wasn't a... Oh, that is an Irish pub.
The Shaughnessy.
Oh, shit. No, you would never see that. No, that's fake. But they put it in the game. So, maybe they portray their desires. Maybe they want Irish people to be accepting of gay lifestyle and stuff, so they put it in a video game. So I'm going to put a big spoiler here. Superboy has not been found. I have not found Superboy, but I did find a picture of Superboy and Robin near the computer, and it was very clear. I thought that was pretty damn cool. So they do acknowledge that there are other people that help, like Wonder Woman, Clark Kent. Like, these people you either get emails from, or you might have seen a couple pictures or references to them around the city. One of the best things about the game is they didn't go woke when it came to Batgirl's ass. I'm just being 100% honest. They had every opportunity to make it flat as a pancake, but they decided not to do that. I give them a lot of points for that. A lot of woke games have decided not to make females' backside look round. In this game, they were like, we're gonna make the backside look round. So I appreciate them going to great lengths to make the roundness of the backside. I've taken 85,000 pictures. No, I'm just fucking with you. Probably taken about 80 pictures. But I've taken a few pictures to let you see. Oh yeah, it is definitely round. It's not probably the biggest ass you've seen. If you know who Kim Kardashian is, or Megan Thee Stallion, or fucking J-Lo. But the fact that they took the time to say, okay, we know that modern females do wear tight pants, and then it kind of does make their butt look a little rounder than it already is.
Wait, that horse lady is as famous as Kim Kardashian and J-Lo?
No, it's just she's always showing her ass. That's why I mentioned her.
Dude, I still don't know who that lady is. She's a musician or something?
She's supposed to be a musician. They call her musician pack.
Looks like just a generic black lady. What's so special about her?
Because she twerks her ass, and I mean that's not really special, but I don't know.
I forgot how stupid society is. My bad. Carry on.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's a lot of females that twerk their ass. I mean, actually, a lot of.
Society is stupid.
I don't know. I couldn't really tell you what makes her so special. I'm not that fond of her music, but I think as a attractive female goes, she's very attractive in the backside department. So she got a boyfriend, and she is out there. Like, she watches anime, she plays video games. She's not afraid to say that she watches anime. And it made more African American females be a little bit more acceptant to featuring that type of content on their respective social media pages, even if they care about it or not. They see Megan doing video games, they see Megan portraying anime, so they were like, oh, okay, you're doing it, so it's cool, let me do it now too. So I acknowledge that from her. I acknowledge that she was in the process of graduating college while she was doing her music. So there are different things that make her a little bit different than the other musician females we've seen over the last couple years, but not much. At the end of the day, she's really known for having a nice ass and shaking it most of the time, and almost next to nothing. Almost, not next to nothing, but almost next to nothing. But yeah, as far as like the ass goes in the game, that's a big brownie point. Micro details are good, but then sometimes you wish you didn't zoom into something because it has like PS1 textures or some shit. So, long story short, I think it's a solid game. I had it at 5 out of 10. I upgraded to a 6.5 out of 10. It would have been at a 7, but too many rainbow flags for my flavor, so I had to drop it. Giving shout out to Neil Adams that did a lot of the Batman and Superman comic books in the 80s and 90s was a really nice touch. I'm glad that they had done that. So that was really awesome that he had a memorial. But there are a lot of good things about the game, but there are some pretty damning bad things, like it not being 30 frames per second most of the time. It always finding a way to dip. The fact that the developer claimed it was next gen, charged $70, and doesn't have a fucking performance mode. Every other developer is making this game look bad when they continue to announce that they have performance modes. Callisto Protocol, God of War Ragnarok, every game that's about to come out, they're going to announce that they have performance mode or 60 frames. It's just going to make this game look that much worse. So I want the developer to do the right thing. I don't think they will. I want them to come out and say, yes, we're going to add a performance mode. Shit, people don't like Saints Row, but it had 5 different performance modes. 5 on consoles. Come on. So, I'm going to need them to get that shit together. They gotta fix that.
Actually, Digital Foundry said 7 simply because you can turn on ray tracing on most of these other sections.
They doing a patch for this game?
From what I understand, I don't believe they're doing a patch for this game. I can go see if we got a new update, but even if we did, I wouldn't be able.
Not even like in the future. That doesn't make sense, huh?
They didn't mention it on. They
I
didn't
want
mention
them
the
to
fact
do
that
it, but they're
60
not
frames.
doing it. I want them to do it though.
Listen, 60 frames is not that difficult. It really isn't. And them acting as if they're not gonna put a 50 frames out is not good.
Yeah, because
Like
the way it looks,
honestly,
it doesn't justify the lock at 30. You would think this would look a lot better if it was just 30 FPS.
they even but the thing is that they have ray tracing automatically on. Like you know what I mean? And ray tracing always tanks frames. And the ray tracing in the game doesn't even look that good. Like why do you need even why does ray tracing even necessary? And on top of that, there's not a lot there's barely any ray in the game for ray tracing to even be needed.
I'm looking
Like
at and playing. This doesn't even look as good as Arkham Knight.
It doesn't
it
play as
doesn't.
good either. I'm just being
It doesn't.
100%. Like when it comes to stealth,
It is fun though. It is fun
it's
though.
fun, but when it comes to stealth, it does some stupid shit that I wouldn't approve of. You see me? Do you see me?
So, that girl is the only one that played. That girl's the only one that I played with so far, but she's the only one I've seen
Who's the only one? Her and
that can
Robin are
actually
the only ones that probably are
ones that can bounce back and forth in fighting.
Yeah, her and Robin.
hmm Like, and I think because they focus on her more because she's technically the Batman of this game, technically, because she has all the gadgets that Batman literally has. So, and she's the only one in the game that can actually glide.
So if this is after Batman died, how is she walking, or is this a different Batgirl?
They
She has a
fixed her
glide race.
back. You saw
Oh,
that
they
little
fixed it.
spinal thing that when I was
Gotcha.
looking at her ass. Yeah, she fixed her back, or Bruce fixed her back. Some sort of a back brace that fixed her spine. It looks like she has to wear it all the time. I mean, the combat gets better after you add, you know, different skill points and stuff. But sadly, what sucks about the whole situation is that
The leveling.
yeah, the leveling. But again,
I spent the whole. I
that sounds
spent.
like a healthy way around it, but it's probably not the best way around it. And that would probably be like just completely keep doing the story and grind. But most people are not gonna want to grind for hours and hours and hours to get the level you want. Now I'm so high now that all the armor and shit they keep giving me is weak. I have some really
Yeah,
really strong shit, but
yeah.
none of the stuff.
You can level up the armor that you have, so you can level it up.
What do you mean?
Like I leveled up my beginning armor by
How do you
upgrade.
level up your armor?
No, not level up the armor, but upgrading the armor.
How do you
Like
upgrade the armor? I'm
You like
asking.
permanent buffs?
Like you talking?
no,
Are you talking about mods?
no. Like you remember? I'm pretty sure you did it too. Like in the first one, they allowed you to like upgrade the armor piece. They allowed me to do that the first time, but they it like left
I've
like
been on this game for
it
many
brought
many
it up to
hours.
level
I've never
two.
been able to do that.
It brought the photons to level two or whatever it's called, the batons to level two.
Was it like
But
Destiny where you gotta
Are you talking
sacrifice
about like
items or something?
crafting?
Yeah.
yes,
Okay,
you crafting the same. You crafting.
That's not leveling up the armor. That's creating a completely different new armor. I'm looking at it right now. It's on my screen. Literally, like I can craft different armors that change her abilities, give her different stats, and completely change her design. But that's not leveling
Like
up the current armor
okay, I've crafted like five of
of the
I think
same
like
type.
three of the same of this yeah.
Yeah, but that's
But
not
was
leveling up your current armor. That just means you're crafting different armors that look exactly the same. That's not leveling up your current armor.
but you're crafting a better
Yeah, you're
one of the
crafting a
same.
better one. But the outfit that I got on right now, there's not any outfit that I can craft that looks exactly like that. That's why I was wondering what you're talking about when you like, hey, you can level up your... No, you can create armor that looks just like your shit, that's higher than the current shit you're wearing, but that does not mean you're leveling up your armor. Trust me. If you could level up your armor, you know how overpowered I would be? Very overpowered. And I'm already overpowered. I'm doing fucking fire and poison damage. So I'm pretty fucking overpowered. But you cannot upgrade your armor. If anybody heard True what he said, that you can't. You can craft the same exact armor that you're already wearing that might be stronger, but that does not mean you're leveling up your armor.
Probably bad choice of words, but
horrible choice of words. That's an elephant.
But
that's an elephant. We're gonna take away one of your protections.
I crafted like 3 armor.
I'm looking at it right now.
All the same.
I have a Titan style armor. I have a Teen Titan style armor for Batgirl, and there are literally 5 different types of that same exact design of that outfit.
Armor.
But the outfit I'm currently wearing, there's no armor I can develop like that because I'm so fucking high. I'm level 19 right now.
I got. Do you got the Beyond suit? The Beyond.
I didn't pre-order the deluxe edition. I don't got that shit.
Oh, okay.
You pre-ordered the deluxe edition?
No, I bought it separately, but.
Oh, you brought it. Oh, I'm not paying $25 for that shit. I don't like this game enough to give him any more money. And that's what I told myself when I had the option to buy that armor. I was like, yeah, I'm good. No, I said it. I was like, I'm good.
The armor is not even that good. All it does is just take away the cape. It only brings it up to like 28. The armor that you would normally get.
I'm telling you, the shit I got right now making everything else look weak. So even if I got that armor that you talking about, I probably wouldn't be able to.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that the Beyond armor, when I'm able to glide, that Beyond armor is like metallic.
I've done a lot in the city. I've got the fast travels, which was a little annoying to do, but they were it's good. It's necessary. So I have about 1 or 2 fast travels in each territory. There are some territories that are small that I have.
However, I can co-op now, so.
Huh?
I can co-op now, so.
You could co-op. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could co-op. So, yeah. Fast travel is good. Sadly, it's a little weird. So, basically, you get this big kind of like Batwing jetpack that we thought was only for Nightwing. And it'll drop you off in a different location. Now, it drops you off pretty high in the sky, so you can go and glide with Batgirl or glide with Nightwing. Tim Drake can teleport, and I don't know what's going on with Red Hood. I don't know what type of air maneuvers he has. But I play as Batgirl because I already figured she was going to be as close to Batman because she is supposed to be the very original sidekick. Robin was not the first sidekick. It was Batgirl.
Oh,
he kept her secret, and everybody thinks that Robin was the very first sidekick, but in reality, it's Batgirl. So, Batgirl is closest to Batman as possible, and that's why I've been playing as Batgirl. Now, every so often, I go to Robin. I don't go to Red Hood or Nightwing because I have to level them up so much. So, they're on my same level, but they don't have the same level armor. So, I go out there, and I'm engaging level 18, level 19 enemies, but Nightwing got level fucking 6, level 7 fucking armor and weapons. That ain't doing shit to them enemies. But you see how I'm knocking these enemies out now? They can't keep up with my strength even when they try to. So, and I got all.
There's a problem. There's a problem when your enemies level with you. That's the issue that comes with that. When your enemies level with you, even if you bring out another character and they're not the same level, it becomes a problem because then the damage is not the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there.
You available today for co-op?
Well, yeah, I'll be available. I'll do that.
I'll do that you supposed to contact me yesterday, but you never did.
I know.
I call you a contact pack. That's what I call
contact pack.
Afro, you said would have preferred a remaster to Arkham Origins. I agree.
Oh,
Look, they should have made this a free-to-play experience, toned down on the story elements, called it a day, added 4-player co-op around the city, kind of like some
Nightwing,
Fortnite, and then it should have been good.
Nightwing is slow. Oh my goodness, I didn't actually know it was going to be that slow.
I never used them. I used the people that I knew were going to be fast, Robin and Batgirl. I've read enough comic books to know their speed. I know that Nightwing gets slower, but he's supposed to be the alternative Batman. He never steps into the role, but just because he can flip around doesn't mean he's fast. He definitely got older, but he's not like super old. But he's not gonna be like he was Robin when he was a teenager. He's not flipping around and running around. All that. Yeah, I think the two slowest ones are Nightwing and Red Hood, obviously.
Yeah, Red Hood is definitely slow, but he's got a gun, so I suppose that
yeah, I mean, the way I move around the city like I'm playing an Arkham game. I use the grappling hook and then I glide. I don't use the motorcycle a lot. I'm starting to use fast travel because at this point I'm just trying to get through the game. I'm done. I'm not grinding anymore. I've gotten to a great level. If I need to grind some more, I do it. But I got some good skills and everything. I'm level 19. So I feel like I'm at a good spot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't gotta do all that dumb shit no more. I'm about to, I took out Mr. Freeze. I finished that storyline earlier today. They just introduced Clayface. I gotta do some more shit and finish up Harley Quinn. But to be honest, you spend more
the
time.
bike just disappears? What the hell?
Yeah, the bike disappears.
What kind of technology is
after almost 5 to 10 seconds, it disappears.
Well, that's some crazy technology, bro.
Andrew Wilkins, there is nowhere to run or hide when nukes are coming. What are you guys talking about?
What the hell is he talking about?
They always be talking about the wildest shit. Fast and the Furious Crossroads story. It addresses that and how we are supposed to have protection from missile strikes. It's based on something that's supposed to be legit. Y'all wild. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all just be in the chat talking about Game Pass, and I don't like it. Speaking of, I had saw something on Friday after the long stream. Where's my water? My voice is trying to crack. And I was supposed to bring it to the attention of the PlayStation Legion community, but I didn't. So I told everybody we was going to delay that information to today. So I want to get this out the way before we dribble on. And here we go. Where is it? Sorry guys, I don't know where it's at. It was an Xbox One, Xbox Series S advertisement, and it was supposed to be showing off the Xbox Series S. And I remember seeing it, and I don't know where it's at now. But Xbox did post a Deathloop official Xbox Accolades trailer. They also posted a One Piece Odyssey gameplay trailer, which obviously nobody cares about, but has more views than Deathloop. So that's interesting.
Oh, obviously One Piece has more views than Deathloop.
And One Piece has more views than Persona 5, but Microsoft has went out their way to advertise Persona 5, putting it up on billboards, paintings, all types of marketing.
Because guess what? They want people to they want developers to see that they care about it. That's why. But the fact that the matter is the fans don't care. That's
why I can't wait to see the statistics. I already saw one statistic of one of the first trophies you get, and only like less than 30% of Xbox fans got that same achievement. So
it's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be funny because we know Xbox fans don't care two shits about this game. And y'all had to wait so long. Like, I can understand if you had to wait a year, but y'all had to wait multiple years to get this game, bro. Like there is no fanfare, there is no congratulations. Y'all last. And not only that, you have to share the excitement with Switch and PC, which get the game at the same time. The only difference is you guys got it on Game Pass, so you don't have to buy it.
See, that whole movement, that's one of the reasons why they're never gonna get games on certain games then they because it has to come onto Game Pass. It has to. Else their fans are not gonna pay for it.
Yeah, this I love me some anime. This is a great game. I know it's a great game, but I know the Xbox fans ain't buying that shit. There is no way. You know what? We can go to Kid Smooth. That's one of True Witty's best friends. Kid Smooth got the game, and from what I understand, he played it. Now he's hyping it up. Now, many years ago, he called the game mid. He said it was mid. He said it wasn't good.
Oh no! Well, you gotta understand. Now that he doesn't have to pay for it, he loves it.
Now I already know he's in the very first castle. He's in the first castle, and he might be playing this shit on easy, but he don't like this shit. You can tell by his face he don't like this. He don't like all that reading and shit. Man, he's the best bot. Best bots don't read. They don't fucking read. He's looking at this shit so lost, bro. That's one of True Witty's friends right there, bro. Everybody that's True Witty's friend. Like, look at him. He up here eating fucking food and shit. He does not care about this game at all, bro.
Oh, no, he does not.
I love seeing Xbox fans cap. This dude's the king of caps. Cap Smooth. That's what you need to call him. Not Kid Smooth, Cap Smooth. With a K.
Hey, that's actually facts. He does not. He always caps. That's funny. That's actually
very accurate. Gaming said they pay $15 a month. Yeah. I mean, they don't have to pay for it. Like initially they don't
pay $15 a month to cap.
Yeah, they are paying $15 a month to rent games. So it's a rental service. Also, there are Xbox fans that are typing up paragraphs and essays to the CMA in order to get the Activision deal passed.
Bro,
I saw it.
That is the funniest thing.
But it seemed to
that's
be
the
real.
funniest thing I've ever seen, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. They're that desperate to have a deal go through that they're not getting paid for it. Like, come on, bro. Like, seriously, they're putting all this effort into that $1 trillion company. That they're not going to get any funds out of that. This is crazy, bro. This generation is crazy. I got shot.
I'm reading some of the shit that Arnold's saying in the chat. That shit's wild, bro. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Y'all talking about the war and shit and missiles? That's crazy. Yeah, I know Xbox fans. I know myself as a PlayStation fan. I love these type of games. They're fucking awesome to get into character development and level up people and stuff like that. Look like he got some sort of missile.
How many of these goons do I got to beat up to interrogate? God damn.
I think he got exclusive outfits for his crew. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think he beat the ball. He beat the boss. But this is the title of the video that some people had a problem with. He says Persona 5 Royal plays best only on Xbox.
Hold on, who said that?
Kid Smooth. That's his title.
Bro, Yo, this dude is. Yo, kids
Now,
is something else,
I
bro.
would love Digital Foundry to contradict that, but we haven't seen anything yet. Now, here we go,
Well,
though. They do
is the
have
PS5 version?
the Uncharted.
Is the PS5 version out though?
Yes,
You can't really say.
it
Okay.
is. It came out day and
Okay,
date,
let me see.
but Digital Foundry didn't do an analysis, and I don't know who has.
Let me see.
But
Let
to the
me
best
see
of
if
my
my.
knowledge, Digital Foundry has only done the analysis for Uncharted Legacy of Thieves on PC 2 days ago, and that's it, in Gotham City. So, and then they Mario Rabbids and No Man's Sky for the Switch. Other than that, they haven't touched Persona, and they probably won't because they had covered the PS4 Pro version of the game, the PS4 Pro, the PS4 version of the game, and the PS3. They probably will, but they probably won't. So for Kid Smooth to say it plays best on Xbox is cap, because we know he don't know what he's talking about.
Well, kids will give up on games way too quickly. Now that niggas will give up on a game just because the difficulties are.
So I'm looking at the PS5 versus PC on the Uncharted game. From what I can see at just a first glance, or if you pause, you can see that it's a little bit more clear on PC, just a tad bit. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. Now, obviously, you can't play multiplayer, and this is a port of the PS5 version that did not have the multiplayer version enhanced. But it's pretty much a 1-to-1. I can't be capping for PC because that's not my thing. But you don't really see much of a difference.
These days you gotta cap. Cause capping.
No, I mean there are people that support PC that can cap, but I don't want to cap for analysis because when you look at the PC version, you don't know if everybody has this build. This is a Digital Foundry PC that they use for analysis. We don't know how many PC fans have the exact same PC or a better PC. You see what I'm saying?
I know.
They saying there were some problems with the review copy versus the launch day version. They say the review copy was pretty fucking bad. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm gonna see if they can get around to the frames per second because that's what I really care about. There we go. They always hide that shit at the end. So they just doing different PCs with the frames per second. They're not doing PS5. Why don't they compare PS5 frames per second? Goodness, I hate when they do that. Okay, man. That's what sucks about PC is all these different types of fucking graphics cards and combinations and shit. And that's you're doing all of these tests and shit. I know this was supposed to be like a PC comparison, but I know that they keep comparing it to PS5. So if you're gonna compare it to PS5, why not do a PS5 frame rate test?
Oh hell no! No wonder I couldn't find. They want a whole $6 for the PS5 version of Persona. Hell no, no sir.
Why you think I haven't talked about it? It's pretty much the same fucking game. It's nothing really fucking different. I'm good.
Hell no. Hell no, they don't even, no sir. You ain't getting me with that.
I'm about to go take
Hell
a
no.
look at the loading. Let me see what the loading screen looked like. So PlayStation loaded it up at 2.45 seconds. PlayStation beating PCs already. Oh my god. Damn, man. Oh, fuck. PlayStation smoked the shit out of PC when it come to loading.
How bad is it?
2.45 seconds versus 15.78 seconds.
Damn.
2 seconds versus 15 seconds.
Damn, the PC is still loading.
I think what I said in the beginning is true. What I said in the beginning is true. There are not a lot of PCs, if any, that can match the speed of the PS5. And if developers truly took advantage of the PS5, there would be games that you just can't port over because they would be so fucking advanced.
Yeah, they're gonna hold the PS5 back.
Exactly. You can't expect most PC fans to have the build of a PC that's gonna truly outdo a PS5. We're not talking about frame rates. See, this is where it get funny, True Witty. It's not all about frame rates and resolution. It's about everything else. They're like, hey, we beat you. We can look at this. Look, yeah, that's cool. But what's the loading time? Like, how smooth is it running all the time? Is it always optimized? No. On PCs, what do you see? We're trying to get a benchmark. We're trying to get a benchmark that shows us that this is the highest it can do. We got to go back and look at that, True Witty. We got to go back and look at that. 2 seconds versus 15 seconds.
Bro.
That's unacceptable. The PC master race should be embarrassed. This dude's using a 4090.
Oh, wait, he's using a 4090.
He's using a 4090 and got 15 seconds.
Damn, goodness. No, that's not right. That's not right.
This is a topic in itself.
Hold on. That's the highest graphics card right now.
That graphics card is higher than your hairline. What?
Bro, that graphics card just came out, Jay, and it's stick. Did they actually know? Julie said it's actually they're using a 4090.
It says Core i9 12900K / RTX 4090 3.4 gigabytes NVMe SSD. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is the PlayStation SSD a 4 SSD or is it a 3 SSD?
4.0, yes.
And they use it. So 4.0 means what in gigabytes? Because they using a 3.5 gigabyte SSD.
They're slower then.
So they're slower. So
yeah.
What did I say? Most people that play PC, I would challenge any fucking PC gamer to have a discussion with me. Is your SSD faster than the PS5? I think the answer is going to be no every time. Digital Foundry, they have to have the best PC to do these analysis, and still it can't match up to the PS5. So just because you have better frames and draw distance and resolution, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you gotta switch a lot of shit around to get that performance. Versus PlayStation is optimized to have these different performance settings with a smooth frame rate and a locked in frame rate most of the time, and a loading time that almost is non-existent. That's 2 seconds away from not having a low second versus 15 seconds.
Arnold said those few seconds gonna give those PC guys a heart attack.
Bro. What the fuck?
4090, man. Damn.
What the fuck, bro? You know what I'm about to do. I'm about to be real petty.
Yeah,
petty. I got to do some petty things. They call me Petty Man.
You gonna tweet it, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yo, you messed up, dog.
Yes, I fucking am. Because the world needs to know. And if the world doesn't know, then I don't know. And if I don't know, then your hairline doesn't know. But one thing is for sure, the world's gonna know the power of the cloud right now and how strong it is. So we was looking at 550. There we go. 556.
Man, that's bad. That is
2
low key
seconds
bad.
versus 15 seconds. That's 15 seconds is a long time, especially if you could just choose 2 seconds. And what's funny is the 3090 costs way more than the PS4, PS5 digital, which was $426 after tax for me. So, yeah.
There's some that cost way less.
Yeah.
Oh
Talk
man,
to
wow.
him. Let me go get this information out because I believe it's super important that people know that just because you pay over $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for your PC, it doesn't mean it's gonna run shit better than a $426 PlayStation 5 digital. It doesn't mean.
You know it's funny. You got
Everything's
for you to
funny
go
to me right
full,
now.
for you to go full PC, you have to already have that power.
Why would you go full PC if you already have better loading time?
That's what I'm saying. You have to already have that power to go full PC.
That's wild, bro.
That's crazy.
That's just that. This got to be the wildest thing.
It was saying overheat.
I think I know why Digital Foundry didn't do a performance test, because PlayStation would have had steady frames.
Oh yes,
against a
definitely.
4090. Because I looked through this whole video, they never did a performance test versus PlayStation.
Wait, no. Oh damn, why not?
They did a performance test for the PC, but they didn't compare it against the PlayStation.
Oh, Digital Foundry, you're getting caught, man. What are you doing?
But they can't not do the loading time, and that's what embarrassed them. PC doesn't look more attractive the more we are forced to look at it. Like, we're looking at PC a lot, and it's not that attractive when you compare it to a cheaper PS5 that's doing better. Like, you talking about draw distance and shit like that, like, bro, it doesn't even matter.
The
None
PC
of that
has
matters
the
if you can't get to the game real quick. You gotta wait to get to the game.
The PC has power, and the only good thing about PC, and I'm gonna be honest, the only good thing about the PC is that you can mess with your settings. That's the only true thing. You can't mess with your settings on a console. You can modify the game if you want to, but that's truly the only good thing about the PC version of anything.
See, look, as soon as they start to get to the different reflections, and as soon as they start to get to the frame rates of those reflections, they don't want to show off the PlayStation 5 compared to those frame rates. Even though doesn't PlayStation 5 allow you to play with VRR for Uncharted? Doesn't it go higher? Okay, so why didn't they do a comparison?
120.
Okay, so why didn't they do a comparison? They didn't want the PlayStation 5 to roast PC. So they didn't do a fucking frame rate comparison, but they had every fucking chance to do so. This is why people don't fuck with Digital Foundry, but they want to make PlayStation look bad. I can make PC look bad with them shitty ass loading times. Fuck out of here, bro.
And half of those people don't actually have those
that type of. How much does a RTX 4090 cost?
Oh my goodness. It's like 1,000 something. I think 1,500. Let me just quickly do a quick check. RTX 4090. $2,300. Through 2,348. Yep, Jay. 2,000. Goddamn. 2,348 USD for RTX 4090.
So the MSRP for the RTX 4090 is $1,599. But I do believe they said all the way around $2,000 for the higher end AIB models from brands such as SCUS. So yeah, anywhere between $1,599 to over $2,000. Sorry.
Yeah.
What was the price?
I'm 2,348.
Where at?
Amazon.
I just went to Amazon, so they got multiple prices. All of them are $2,000 up.
Yeah.
There's one that is $3,500. There's another $3,400. $2,500. $2,099. $2,999. Yeah.
Jeez. That's almost 5 PS5s.
I know. That's why I told PC fans that all my last 3 PlayStations were $400. PS4 $400. PS4 Pro $400. PS5 digital $400. All of those combined are cheaper than a graphics card. Any given graphics card of the highest caliber over the last 5 years. You see what I'm saying? The amount of consoles I've had to buy is cheaper than the latest and greatest graphics card of that specific moment.
Asus did a Asus has a
shit.
GeForce
if I'm not mistaken, my PS3 was $300, and then the PS3 Slim was $300. What?
Jay, Asus has a ROG Strix GTX 4090 at 3,500.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like that's.
Are you still on Amazon?
That's yeah.
Yeah, I know. I read that one off. That's the $3,500 one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, most anywhere $2,000 up. So the original price was supposed to be $1,500 or $1,600, but all these scalpers much higher than that. I wouldn't fuck with PC gaming. I just wouldn't because it's a hassle. You don't know what's gonna work with your build. You don't know if you got to add some more pieces. You got to get a new case for it. Like it's a hassle. It's a fucking hassle, bro. I couldn't do it. So you mean to tell me you spending over $2,000 just for your shit to be slower than my PS5? That's $426. That's sad.
To spend that much and it's slow?
That's sad. That's sad. That's all I'm gonna say. That is sad.
But it makes a very valid point.
I just want to know where you can buy this shit, bro. Not Amazon. I want to see if I can get a more concrete price. So that people don't be acting like I inflate the prices.
Probably Nvidia.com.
They said GeForce. Listen, the GeForce RTX 40 series beyond fast. Listen to this. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series GPUs are beyond fast for gamers and creators. They're powered by the ultra efficient NVIDIA Ada Lovelace architecture, which delivers a quantum leap in both performance and AI powered graphics. But it's not beyond fast. If the PS5 is faster than it in head-to-head comparisons, then you're lying. PlayStation 5 SSD is beyond fast. Your shit still slow. 2 seconds, 15 seconds. Same game. PlayStation beats it. Loading times. It's beyond fast. So you lied. I'm about to roast every PC fan in the next 5 minutes on Twitter.
I'm on Nvidia.com. Let's see what this.
That, bro, what I just saw right there is fucking crazy, bro. 2 seconds versus 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm.
That is absolutely insane.
That's a RTX 4090, the newest graphics card, the latest graphics card, and it's slow as fuck. And they claim it is fast. If that shit's fast, then what's slow? Like, you know? What the fuck? What is even that, bro? What is even that? Good, that's false advertisement. That's crazy, bro.
Beyond Fast on their website. Yeah, it says Beyond Fast on their website.
Yes, it does. It says it. I was Oh, I didn't have it on the screen, but yeah, it says Beyond Fast. Actually, let's see who got RTX. RTX 4090 load. No, nobody has load times. There you go, load times. Let's see what the load times look like. So they're loading up games in 7 seconds, but PlayStation loading up games in 2 seconds. So that means this shit's still slower than PlayStation.
It is.
So let me go see what this dude's doing. It's something we got to talk about because we talked about it in the beginning. If PlayStation has to downgrade our experience so that it is compatible with weaker technology, the PC, then we're not getting the best.
No, you're not. But then again, you gotta take into consideration
So
what
it
SSD
still
do they
took
have in that.
27 seconds to go from one area to the next area on Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, but you also gotta understand though. Understand one thing though.
Not showing any of the PlayStation games. They have all these PlayStation games on PC, but they don't want to benchmark them when it comes to loading because they know it load better on PlayStation. It's so funny. You got the games, and you still don't want to compare them. That was the whole point of you getting the game, so you can make the game look better on PC than PlayStation. But you don't want to do you don't want to do the test. What the fuck, man?
Oh, Pregman, what are you talking about,
bro?
Bro, what is Pregman talking about?
These dudes are fucking wild.
Jay, can you make out what Pregman's saying?
Look at that shit, man. That shit's massive. Goodness. That shit got its own fan because that shit fucking can blow a fucking hole in your PC. That shit's fucking everyone's hot.
You know why it has its own fan?
What?
Because if not, then that will heat up your home for the summer.
Hey, steady flow. I see you saw Black Adam. I'm going tomorrow, bro. I'll be seeing it at 1 o'clock tomorrow. That's the earliest time for the movie theater. So I'll be seeing it as soon as the theater opens. I cannot wait, bro. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get around to that area because this is across from a shopping mall. I'm going to get around to that area like real early and go to the Five Below and get me some fucking snacks. And then I'm going to go in there. Because I don't plan on really buying a lot of shit from them. So I'm gonna go there, get me a snack, give me a drink, and then I'm gonna walk over, see the movie. So I might leave the house around 11 just to be sure.
So.
I mean, I love that they doing all these tests and shit. I could really care less. They talking about 600 frames. They be buying $2,000 graphics card to brag about frames per second when most games not even gonna be locked at that frame.
hold on, Jay. What are you talking
They're
about,
not even
President?
gonna
What
be
are you
locked.
using?
I can't even see 600 frames per second. I can't even see it.
That's fine if you use using a hybrid though, President. Nothing wrong
I
with
couldn't
that.
even see it if I wanted to.
But
Most
but
of
the
these live
SSD,
streams, most of these videos can only be uploaded at 60 frames per second. I don't know any video that's uploaded at a higher frames per second. So when people say they can show it off, you really can't show it off because these fucking YouTube videos don't even go higher than fucking 60 frames per second right now that I know of. And then they be testing out the dog shit games, bro. Games that every fucking gaming console can run. You showing off fucking Overwatch and Call of Duty, which is still being played on Xbox One and PS4. Show us something. They be doing fucking tests on old ass, dusty ass games, bro.
it's to make things look better, Jay. Come on, bro. You know this.
You say 600 frames per second. This game running at like fluctuation of 160 frames per second and above or below 156 frames per second. It's fluctuating. I'd rather have a locked experience. I don't know why they be doing this. Like, I can never get into PC shit with this type of stuff. Give me a locked frame. Let me choose to have a locked frame. It's so weird, bro. Now, Doom is running at 600. Well, it was. As soon as he started moving, that shit went to 200. So, Doom was at 600 frames per second when he wasn't moving. Now he's moving around. It's like 200 frames per second or 192 frames per second. It's just all over the place. But why would you want that? Why would you want that experience? What, just to go on the internet and say that you could, for a couple seconds, you can get that shit at 600 frames per second?
Why would you want to run it at 600 frames in the first place?
$3,000 for that piece of shit graphics card. It's not worth it, bro. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. I need to talk to the chat. Chat, where you at? We got 40 minutes and we will be getting out of here at 5 o'clock.
Yes, but President, if you're trying to
Seattle,
have
what's going
a
on?
high powerful
What's going on?
PC, that SSD goddamn, I can't speak. That SSD and the HD has to be faster than what a console can do. I think Jay blocked me. I think Jay muted me.
Predman, you say PC has a hybrid SSD, J and TrueWitty. TrueWitty, I use it, Google it. That's cool that they have a hybrid. We're talking about loading times between the two. If you're spending all that money, your loading times should be non-existent. If you're spending all that money on a graphics card, you should be spending equal to like a good amount of money on your SSD. Like, I would hope. It's crazy. How fast can your eyes go? I don't even know, man. I don't know if they can go 600 frames per second, but somebody will let me know. Maybe I'll Google it, because I don't know. How many frames per second can your eyes see?
I see.
Some experts will tell you that the human eye can see between 30 and 60 frames per second. Some maintain that it's not really possible for the human eye to perceive more than 60 frames per second.
So all the frames only matter.
So making a video about 600 frames per second when the human eye can only see anywhere between 30 and 60 frames per second is fucking stupid. So, you know, there you go. Idiots. You spend all that money and your fucking eyes can't even see that. Idiots. Idiots. Straight dumbass. $3,000 and your eyes can't even see that shit. Fuck out of here. Most people don't even have good eyesight.
Yep, Seattle is just a marketing thing. It's just a marketing thing. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I can't see 60. I don't know what it is. I can't see 60.
I'm not
And I
all in
hate to
on
say that
FIFA,
because just my eyesight. I can't see
every
60.
fucking week it proves what
I
I
want to
say.
see 60, but I can't see 60.
Everybody else can though.
This? Yeah.
Truetti, what's going on?
You muted me. What do you mean? What's going on?
No, my fucking mic keeps sliding and then it fucking rolls up the fucking volume. Sorry, my fault. I still blame that. I give you an L on that one.
Something there for now.
Hey, bro, no. I gotta give you an L. You're the L collector.
No, you get an L for that one. You get a big file for that one. You get a Anita Sarkeesian L.
Oh no. No, so you heard what I was saying, right? I couldn't
Yeah,
so the eye can only perceive anywhere between 30 and 60 frames. Let's say just 60. So why is it so important for people to go higher than that? Just so you say you can? You will be wasting your own money. Just to say that your technology can reach that, but you can't fucking perceive that.
Right? That's weird.
You're wasting all that money just to say that your money can experience it, but
wow, 600 frames down to 200. Wow.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like when he stood still after he switched it, it was 600 frames. As soon as he started moving, it went down to 200 frames. He made a video making it seem that all his games were doing 600 frames per second with the 4090. That was a lie. That's why I don't believe most of these PC fans on the internet. They talk about the benchmark. They don't talk about what they average. They can average. You need to talk about what your fucking shit can average.
No, he's right. You know why he's right? You know why he's right? He's running it at 600 frames because he doesn't. That's how he plays games. He doesn't do anything. So if you don't do anything, it stays at 600, right?
Sarcastic. Thank you for that. But you're being sarcastic. We're being real here. The more you move on a game, the more frames have to be processed, right? That's why when they be doing these unlocked frame rate benchmarks on PC, that shit be all over the place. Why wouldn't you want that shit to be locked down?
God damn,
somebody's in the background. They're talking to stinky kids.
I know.
And the kids stink.
I know.
And I can smell them through the chat. I'm just letting you know, Truity. I can smell the kids through the chat. They stink. They smell like Game Pass. Mixed with fucking dog shit. Okay, so we've solved another mystery here without the Scooby-Doo Detective Agency. And the mystery is most of these PC fans say stupid shit just for attention at this point. This is like, let me give a good analogy. Who we got in the chat? We got Pridman, we got Seattle Chef.
Pridman has a PC.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm about to use an analogy. We got Ty HD, we got Steady Flow, we got Lorenzo. Okay, and I think they're going to understand this. Ice Queen, I see you in the chat. So this is no disrespect, but I just want y'all to understand this. This is an analogy I'm going to use. This is like a female showing off her backside, right? Like showing off how round her butt is and tight fabrics or whatever. And she can't fucking dance. You see what I'm saying? It's like you show beautiful shape, amazing shape, very beautiful, but you can't dance worth shit. You're stiff. That's what this reminds me of. You showing off all this money you spent on a graphics card, but that shit ain't doing what the $400 PS5 can do. Why is that? Why is that? Goodness, man. That's sad. That's sad when you look at it, Truity. That is just embarrassing sad. 2 seconds versus 15. 40-90. Embarrassing.
That is not acceptable. Stop.
Embarrassing.
Oh man, don't bring up. Hey, someone said, "Where's Nib? I won." Oh, they blocked me.
What happened?
Someone said, "I want where's Nib? I want to see his low times."
Oh, Nibba probably got load times that are lower than True Woody's hairline, and that's not a good thing. I'm just saying, True Woody, your hairline's pretty low.
Mute?
No, I'm gonna mute myself.
True Woody said he can mute himself. You wanna know why he's muting himself? Because when you collect L's, L's collect you. So I just wanted y'all to know that. L's are actually collecting True Woody. LTHD say, where's Nibba? I want to see his load times on his PC. His fucking PC probably loading shit at fucking 3 minutes. Probably a fucking 18 minutes load time, bro. You got a 40, what is that, 1650? Or 1060, some shit like that. Oh my god, bro. This is fucking hilarious.
Hold on a second. Let me chime in real quick, bro. You are fucking certified fucking retarded, bro. This nigga said when you collect L's, L's collect you.
Hey, what's going on, Afro?
I can't, bro. What's wrong with you?
Hey, bro, you know how it is, bro. If you collect that many fucking L's, I think it's more valuable to the L to collect you because you just collecting that many L's. And True Woody is that type of person.
Somebody's got to do it, bro.
We got 30 minutes and we getting up out of here on time today.
All right, man. I just had to chime in.
Hold on. You talk about me when I'm muted and I was listening.
I mean, hey, that's your fault that you muted yourself. That's an L right there. Keep giving you L's until you have no shield left. How about that?
That ain't happening.
Okay. I think you got a good more 7. You got 7 more fucking L's to collect until you got no shield. We did good. Even though I didn't look at the topics, we talked about everything on the topics. So, the number 1 topic we didn't talk about, but number 2 was Sony could make a PC that uses the PS5 SSDs.
Remember they made an SSD for the PC already.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's released.
Yeah, either it's not released or people aren't gonna buy it.
Well, that's dumb. They don't have a good enough SSD, so why wouldn't they buy it?
Man, all I'm gonna say, you got great games from PlayStation on PC right now, but they're not buying it. Like, you can't force somebody to do the smart thing. Untry 4 PC impressions. So we just have 2 more topics, which would be number 1 and number 5. So Trudy, let's get this out the way, and then we can talk as much afterwards. Number 1, Holiday Sizzle. Holiday Sizzle trailer coming soon. I saw it in my dream. Yeah, okay. So I saw a crazy ass Holiday Sizzle trailer for PlayStation games in my dream. I was half asleep when I woke up and saw that shit. I think they gonna go crazy whenever they release this fucking legendary holiday trailer. Just showing everybody why you need to get a PlayStation 5 this holiday season. I'm also getting reports that the PS5 is in store shelves in such a way that you can go in and just walk in and get it, or it's
supposed to have what? Coming next year, it's supposed to have like over what? 400% more stock coming next year.
Yep.
Like,
so I feel like anybody that truly does want a PS5 this holiday, they can get one. It's up to them if they want to buy it.
That's around 30 million PS5 next year, which is insane.
For Gamers 2.0. What's going on? Tekken God Jets. What's going on? Oh my God, y'all coming in here so late. We call you late.
At the end.
We got like 27 minutes left. Okay, so the last topic we're gonna talk about is God of War Ragnarok Game of the Year. Okay. We're getting
Oh, it's gonna
reports
win.
that the game is amazing, but then Tony Polanco.
Oh my goodness.
Sony gave Tony Polanco, a very known Xbox fanboy journalist, they gave him a code to God of War Ragnarok. Nobody knows why he got the
Sony
code.
does this?
Don't know. I think that they just want to be. They want to be liked and respected by different demographic, handicap, different Latinos, Mexican,
Bro.
white, black. They want to be loved by everybody. So that's your answer.
He doesn't.
It don't matter.
Care.
I gave you an answer. It doesn't matter what you say. They want to be loved by everybody, so that's why they do shit like this.
Nobody can be loved by everybody. That's impossible.
I know, but that's why this is why they're doing. You asked a question, I gave your answer. This is why they keep doing it. They shouldn't be doing it, but this is why they keep doing it. Tony Polanco is the worst. He's a known Xbox sympathizer. He's a known Xbot. But because he's handicapped and because he's a person of color, I think that Sony thought it would be in the best interest to continue to give him the opportunities of getting exclusive game codes early, even though he doesn't deserve it. So,
what's that dude in that is always on 6 channel? I can't remember his name.
I can't either. I don't know who you're talking about.
No, not Jemai. He shouts a lot. I think he has pain often, and he's also wheelchair bound. They could have given him one. I know he's not big, but they could have given him one.
Hey,
God
Tony
damn, I can't remember his
Polanco
name.
ain't really that big because he keep blocking everybody. And yes, I know I block a lot of people too, but bro, he's a journalist and he blocks people. Like, I block people because I don't want to see your shit. I don't want to get my shit spoiled or none of that. So I've been blocking a lot of people over the last couple of days. I've taken a break from blocking people, to be honest, over the last 4 months. But, you know, recently, since we're talking about God of War Ragnarok, there are people in the Xbox camp that are running around with spoilers. Video spoilers, picture spoilers. They're texting you. They're trying to message you the spoilers in your DMs. I want you guys to be vigilant. I want you guys to be very careful to look out for God of War Ragnarok spoilers. We do not know where they came from. It could have came from people like Tony Polanco that have a code, that is an Xbox person, that is talking to other Xbox fans and voice chats or podcasts. We don't know. But he was very critical, claiming that you notice that God of War Ragnarok is a PS4 game. He claims that the game, basically claiming that the game doesn't have any next-gen qualities. Now, everybody else is at all. They're loving it. They think it's amazing. So, again, we don't know who's capping, who's telling the truth. But with Tony Polanco's reputation, seeing a person that was capping for Halo.
Oh, yeah, the dude I was talking about was Supernova. Damn, the one I was talking about was Supernova.
Oh, I know who Supernova is. Okay. I didn't know he was wheelchair bound.
Yeah, he has an issue with pain.
Oh, okay.
And he
Well, we talked about this before, Truity. They don't know who this section of the gaming community. They don't know who we are, and they don't make any strives to try to find out who we are. They just want the biggest people, and we just talked about it. Tony Polanco isn't that big, so again,
he's not big.
I don't know who his agent is. I don't know who his contact is, but he continues to get these type of opportunities. So, hey, hats off to him. But as many people as we know that deserved it, by the way, have been blacklisted by Sony, he should have been one of the ones put on that list as well.
I think Supernova's too real for Sony.
Yeah, but Tony Polanco got a cold, and as soon as he's able to talk, he talking shit.
That's because he's not real. Like
but Sony gave a code to somebody, immediately talk shit about your game.
That's true.
He had nothing nice to say. You gave your game to someone that had nothing nice to say about it. Everybody else is loving it. You got this one obvious Xbox fan you decided to give a code to that hates your game. Claims that it's an obvious PS4 game. Hey, man. Fucking sad, bro. I think that God of War is going to be Game of the Year. And I also believe deep down in my heart that it's okay for God of War to be Game of the Year. I think that everybody gonna be mad about it, but it's okay. I know that people want Elden Ring to win. I just don't see Elden Ring as a true next-gen game. It's a successor to the Dark Souls series and it's open world. And at the end of the day, that's all that it has. All that it has. That's it. That's how I see it. So, reputation versus another reputation versus a true game, a true real progression of a series versus something that they just made open world. Like, it's completely, it's no. It's we could say the same thing about Horizon. Like, Horizon was a much better game than Elden Ring. And I'm telling you that right now as a person that played both games. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. So what's y'all thoughts? I know that Elden Ring will win Game of the Year by Jeff Keighley. That's obvious. That is definitely obvious. Yeah, that's definitely obvious. Light up your inner jack-o'-lantern with Halloween flavored picks across PlayStation Plus game catalog. Yeah, they got that now. How do you pick that? Do you do that? Hold on. PlayStation say they added a new feature to PlayStation 5 game catalog. Is that true?
I haven't seen any.
Oh yeah, there it is. They got Halloween games that so they have a section in the PlayStation Plus catalog where it has its own theme and it says Halloween, and if you click it, they show you all the Halloween games on PlayStation Plus, including Doom, rated R. Interesting. I already know I can't play this game. Yeah, I already knew that. Friday the 13th. PlayStation Plus truly does have, like, look at the first couple games. Death Stranding Director's Cut, Returnal, Demon's Souls. Like that right there is the price of all of PlayStation Plus for a whole year. Just these fucking 3-4 games. Like, that's crazy. Doom, Control, Ultimate Edition, Days Gone, Bloodborne, The Last of Us Remaster, Until Dawn, Resident Evil Director's Cut, the classic, Medieval. These are some great Halloween games. Oh, we do got that. Oh, I didn't know. I forgot they gave us this. Resident Evil 4, the PS3 HD version. Let me see. Soma, that was a scary ass game. Darksider, the remastered edition. Resident Evil 6. A Ghost Tale, Darksider 2. I think all the Resident Evils are in here. Oh, here we go. Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime. Hey, True Witty, let's talk about something before we go, man. I think you'll like this.
So
the new Ghostbuster game is on Xbox, but it is a Sony game.
As I said,
Sony owns the rights to Ghostbusters, and and guess who making it? They say that one of the people that's making it is Columbia Pictures Games, which is Sony owns Columbia Picture. So Sony could have locked this game to PlayStation. It's only $40. It's a multiplayer game, but they put it on Xbox. Now you do get to make your own character. I was thinking about getting it, but it obviously looks like a game that should be $20, so I will not be paying $40 for this shit. But you do get to make your own character, and you do get to do runs with other people. It's basically a sequel to the last Ghostbuster movie, which Ghostbuster Afterlife. I feel that they took forever to bring this game out, and they should have came out with the game right next to the movie, but they didn't. But I think they did a really good job on it. I mean, detail looks good. You get to run around different maps and find the different ghosts and shit, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, but it's on Xbox, and I think it's on Switch and also on PC. I got 5 people currently playing. So
that's what I'm saying. Sony owns it. I've been saying this before, though, Jay. I've been very vocal about it. Sony owns these.
Why are they letting these games, like, why are they putting this on Xbox when you could have just locked it down to your platform and hype it up?
Jay, Demon Slayer is owned by Sony.
Oh, by the way, this game will be 60 frames per second because I can obviously see it. Goodness, every Demon Slayer is 60 except for fucking Gotham. What happened?
Demon Slayer is owned by Sony, but it's on Xbox too.
I know. The old PlayStation would have locked everything down. The new PlayStation, they could care less.
They don't care. That's the problem.
I mean, like, I can't let y'all listen to it, but they had the fucking Ghostbusters music on and shit, and I thought that was so fucking fire, man. Like, that shit is so fucking dope. I mean, I'm a big Ghostbuster fan, and I believe this game is going to be good for the holiday of Halloween. So it's good that they came out with this game last week, and Halloween is right around the corner. So who knows? I might end up picking this game up next week. But and I love Ghostbuster, and it's probably gonna be the best Ghostbuster game we get. But I already do have a new Ghostbuster. I have a Ghostbuster game I just picked up. But yeah. Right here, let's talk about this before we get up out of here. We got 13 minutes. We will be leaving at 5 o'clock. If there's any red alerts, make sure that they are brought to my attention at this moment of time. Other than that, we will be pushing it back to Tuesday on the News and Update stream. Either Jim Ryan or PlayStation is putting up with Rush or the fight is legit to the Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation could be real. Don't know what that means. Seattle Chef. You say, I wonder if Microsoft asked Nintendo the same thing about Game Pass being on their platform. Yes, that's confirmed. They did. They did go to Nintendo and they went to
Nintendo said no.
Yeah, both of them said no. PlayStation and Nintendo said no.
Here's the thing, though. I believe I know what's going to end up happening. Once Microsoft gets rid of the Xbox as a console and has what you call it, only the service, they'll allow it.
So why am I paying $60 for Persona 5 Royal on PS5 when I already own Persona 5 Royal on PS4?
That's why I'm not touching it, Jay.
I already own it. And you're not even giving me a discount?
No, I'm saying, me too. I'm not touching it.
It's the same fucking game.
It
doesn't even look different, and I'm not being disrespectful. It literally doesn't look different.
That's why I'm not touching it, Jay. That's exactly the reason why I'm not touching it.
Y'all talking about cash grabs, and nobody talking about Persona on PlayStation.
Bro,
fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's $60. Damn, I'm not touching that, bro.
By the way, we got a pony fighting game. It's called Them Fighting Birds. It's only $20.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I heard about
Mario
that a while
Persona
ago.
was playing it. I might end up picking the shit up because it does look fire. I'm not a big fan of My Little Ponies or any of that weird shit, but it looks like it's fucking crazy. The fighting combos look crazy good though.
I've never looked at it, so I don't know what it
I
how
got
it
it on
looks.
screen if you want
But I
to
heard
check out. Take a look at it. But the combos look amazing. I think it's from one of them fighting games that somebody else had made. Damn, I'm trying to think what it is. Sega and Atlas are anti-consumer. I agree, man. Like, why the fuck would I pay $60? You just want look. We paid for the PS4 version. I did. Then I waited for the PS4.
Forget that. Hold on. Forget that, Jay. First it was Persona 5. Then it was Persona 5 Royal. Then it was Persona 5 Royal, and not one of them was an upgrade.
Yeah. The only thing that it did was allow me to take screenshots, and I think on the PS4 Pro you could play Persona 5 Royal at 60 frames. But the one right, the Persona 5 Royal on PS5, like, what is allowing me to play it on 60 frames? Like, why would I pay 3 times for the same game?
No.
I mean, they don't got my support because the way they've been treating PlayStation fans. So they don't got my support no more from Atlas or from Sega. I'm not buying no more Yakuzas, and I'm not buying no more Personas, bro. They can go eat dick, eat rocks, kick whatever.
Hey man, at the end of the day, I have a feeling they might get gobbled up by Microsoft if this deal doesn't go through, because they need a
yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening.
100% see that, because
I can see Microsoft picking them up.
Mm-hmm.
They've been real buddy with Microsoft over the last couple.
And they've been doing more favors for Microsoft than they've been doing Sony.
That'll hurt PlayStation. Yakuza and Persona, they still. I don't fuck with those games anymore because of how the developer treating the PlayStation community. But they are definitely big games. They are definitely big games.
They're PlayStation titles in a sense.
Okay, guys, we got 10 minutes, 9 minutes.
I'm
dead serious. We getting up out of. We about to start getting up out of here on time, bro. We got.
Hey, I hear you, man.
We getting up out of here.
You be having some like 5 hour, 10 hours.
No more, man. No more. No more. No more. So, let me go do something real quick. I wanted to show y'all something. So, there is a picture that I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of. So, I had played, remember True Witty, I kept talking about Harvest Moon and how we didn't get a good remake, And, Verge, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you, bro. No! No. But, if y'all want to see me play some more Gotham Knights, I will be streaming it on Twitch afterwards from my PS5. So, if y'all want to see me play Gotham Knights, it'll be streamed at 1080p 60 from the PS5, but it's still a 30 frames per second game, so it's gonna look really good. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find this fucking picture. There we go. Is that it? Is that it? There it is.
I don't know.
True Witty, you can't say you don't know if you do know. Okay, so like I was saying, this game is called Mineral Town Friends and Family or some shit like that. Sorry, I forgot the fucking name.
God, that's a weird name.
No. So remember I told you that the people that do Harvest Moon, they're not making the best ones, but the people that making Harvest, the ones that really made a good Harvest Moon, they have to use a different name. Well, I found out that we do have a good Harvest Moon remake on PlayStation right now. And I found out about it because it was on sale and it was advertised. So I picked it up. It's called, what is it called again? It's called Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Now, Mineral Town is the town in Harvest Moon. But this is what they call Harvest Moon. They call it Story of Seasons. So this is the remake. This is the remake that I was looking for. It's running at 60 frames per second. It's a 1-to-1 remake of the original game that I played on a Game Boy. I used to play it on Game Boy Advance. And I also played the PSP version. And there was some 2 games on PS2. 1 or 2 of which I own. But yeah. So what I like about it, this was a little farming game. You do get to expand your house, have a kitchen, make recipes and shit. It was like a whole fucking slice of life type of game. It was one of the first early farming simulation games. I just want to let y'all know that they do have it. Now, the cool thing is they have a little bit more customizations of your outfits and shit. They have customizations as far as the skin tone of your farmer. So you see my farmer is a tanner skin, and I'm wearing my red and black that you would know that I wear. So I thought that they did a really good job. I have been looking for a Harvest Moon remake for a very long time, or something close to the classic. This is the 1-to-1 classic. It's hiding there. You don't know it's Harvest Moon because they can't use the name anymore. But they did call it Story of Seasons. And when I saw the main character, I was like, wow, wait up. This is the dude from Harvest Moon. So I'm going to go show y'all what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to give Truity a L. Hold on. So here you go. So this is these are all Harvest Moon games, right? Harvest Moon right here, A Wonderful Life, and Harvest Moon Save the Homeland. These are the 2 only best ones we have from back in the day. It's these new ones that are dog shit. These new ones that they made in 2021, which are just cash grabs. Look at how ugly this looks compared to the one that I just got. Like, they didn't even really fucking try. So, I fucks with the one that I just got. It's not called Harvest Moon. They have to use Story of Seasons. But I think that if you use Story of Seasons... if you use Story of Season, 2 games pop up. One that I have installed right here, which is the better one, which is a remake. And then this other one, which I didn't pick up, which I don't believe is a good one at all. It looks really bad. They tried. I don't think that I would ever pick it up because, again, it looks worse than the one that I got. But long story short, it seems like they tried to get a little bit better with the characters. But it does seem like you do get to fight on this one, in the caves and shit. But it still looks like it might be a little bit better than the Harvest Moon games where it left off. It's such a weird thing. I don't know all the details of it, but it does seem like the people that used to make Harvest Moon can no longer use that name. Or the people that used to make Harvest Moon can still use the name, but they don't have the talent. And the talent still loves making these games, so now they're making these games under a different title. It's such a weird situation. I've never seen anything quite like it. But if you look at that little boy right there, the farm boy and the girl, that's Harvest Moon. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever fucking seen. That a game that it's like Metal Gear Solid using a name called Stealthy Snake. It's Metal Gear Solid, but it's using Stealthy Snake. It's just like that. It's so weird. I don't know what the detail is. I think I want to do a little bit of research on my own, probably sometime this week, and give you a little bit more details. But if you like Harvest Moon, if you like the original Harvest Moon, The name of the game is Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. It's basically a remake of the original game. I'm looking at everything from the sprites and everybody in this picture. This looks like a remake of the original game, which is amazing. I played a good amount of it today. It does have a couple different camera angles, and yes, I'm gonna show you a little bit right now. It does run in 60 frames per second. You can save anywhere. You don't have to go back to your house. Marvelous did this. I love Marvelous. Xseed, I respect them and I love them too. I've been playing games with these two since the PSP, but they did a really, really good job, and I was in need for some nostalgia. I was in need of some nostalgia, so I was like, bro, I gotta get this shit. So loading screen is super fast, going from the menu all the way to the game. Obviously, literally no loading screen. And I guess we can thank the PS5. This is a PS4 game, but I'm running it on a PS5. Everything's 60 frames per second. Like, you can see that shit and the way the water moves and everything. I feel like it's a better graphical game. You have 3 camera angles. You can be all the way top up, or you can be a little bit close to the ground so you can see the face. So it's cool. You still got animals. You know, I grew up playing this game, and I was like, man, I really want to play this shit again, but I want to play like a remake, and I think they did a very, very good job. So again, that's the last 5 o'clock. That's the last game I'm gonna be showing off. That's the last thing we're gonna talk about today. Again, I love me some remakes. I do, if the developer does it right. But it's such a weird situation that the developer that made the game isn't making the game good anymore. And now it has branched off from Story of Seasons to Rune Factory, which Rune Factory was a spinoff of Harvest Moon, which at this point is a better Harvest Moon than the people that's still using the name. So fucking weird. So weird. Okay, everybody, it's 5 o'clock. I'm out of here. Big shout out to Afro. Big shout out to True Witty. Who else jumped in here? True Witty. Boca. Cat Lover 95. Big shout out to you, Boca Loca.
There's another one, but I can't remember his name.
Arnold, Agosta, Verge Brizzle, Seattle Chef, Ty HD, Predman, everybody that jumped in here. Accurant, thank you for coming out. We're trying to get out of here at a good time so I can get these timestamps and get back to life. I'm about to do some other stuff, so I can't be sitting in front of this fucking computer, all day. But I am prepared to do some co-op with Gotham Knights. So if you plan on hopping on Gotham Knights, if you have the game, get it. If you have the game, hit me up. I'm not a person that's going to tell you about this game. So I'm not that person. But if you want to have a chat with me about Gotham Knights, I can do that after the stream. Hit the Discord, get in here, get verified. We can talk in the chat. I'm about to go stream this on Twitch. My Twitch name is JTechTV 4K60. If you need that information, it's in the description. It's on my YouTube page as well as on my Twitter page. So JTechTV 4K60 on Twitch. I'm about to stream some Gotham Knights. Rated R. I'm out.